Hello. Hello, hello. How are you guys doing? Happy Tuesday. I'm so confused with the days because I took yesterday off and then I streamed on Sunday. So my brain does not understand what day it is at all. But hi, I hope you guys are doing really well. Let me see who got first crew. Maggie, Peace, Donut, Hollow, and Magda. Congratulations for snatching one of the first 5. Hold on. Was it top 10 first? Is that the command? I think usually the bot needs a little bit of time to think. If that's the right command, I actually don't know. Yes, it is. Let's go. Esther is still first, but Hollow, you're still second. The reason I thought of this is because you redeemed the first, and I was like, wait, weren't you like really high in the top 5? But look, and Thomas number 4. I love that. But thank you guys so much for being here early. As I start the stream, Stolz, welcome in. Faye, welcome in. Bloomstead, welcome in. Pauline, welcome in. Nuts, welcome in. Maggie, welcome in. Magda, welcome in. Donut, welcome in. Peace, welcome in. Senanor, welcome in. Hopeful Weirdo, welcome in. Naomi, welcome in. Annie, welcome in. Noisy, welcome in. Hollow, welcome in. Elia, welcome in. Marion, welcome in. Mama Sim Streamer, welcome in. Nina, welcome in. Jennifer, welcome in. Thomas, welcome in. Jace, welcome in. Can of Gummy Worms, welcome in. Micah, welcome in. Susan, welcome in. Liv, welcome in. Deli Bean, welcome in. Maria, welcome in. Guillaume, welcome in. Minor Mom, welcome in. Kate, welcome in. Snack, welcome in. Felipe, welcome in. Courier, welcome in. Bike Sion, welcome in. December, July, welcome in. Cuckoo, welcome in. Soderstrom, thank you so much for the 15 months. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. Please enjoy all of your subby perks for a whole month more. And welcome in. It's really good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Coming for you. I mean, you took a big break, Hollow, so it makes sense. It makes sense. I think you were first and then Esther caught up. But obviously Esther didn't take a big break, so it makes sense. But you're still number 2. That's still pretty impressive. That's a lot of firsts. That is a lot of firsts. Technically Hollow was the first for a long time, yeah. And then I think Esther became first. Hi Susan, welcome in. Thank you so much for the freaking 35 stream streak, and Noisy with the 25 stream streak. That is wild. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And also Niels, welcome in. It's good to see you. I did have a really good birthday yesterday. Yes, I thoroughly enjoyed the massages. I am sore though. Like the full body massage was so good, but I definitely noticed. I think that might also be why I'm like tired today. I'm like feeling a bit like a bit iffy. It's usually if you get a really good massage, obviously a lot of like toxins from your muscles literally release. So I think my body is cleaning up, but that's like good. I am a bit sore. Like especially in between my shoulders, but I have a workout. I have a Pilates class tomorrow and I feel positive. It's been good. It was very relaxing. I basically was offline the entire day. Barely looked at my phone. I spend a lot of time reading, so I'm like full on back into my book. Read like 85 pages, and I'm actually really excited to read before bed tonight. So yeah. I had a really good birthday. I had so much good food. Oh my goodness. I have to tell you guys about my drinks yesterday, because I had 2 specific Korean cocktails, and I have to tell you guys about them because they were delicious, but also there were like ingredients in there. I was so confused. I'd never heard of it. So we need to talk about it. The head massage was super nice. However, I do think like if I think about pricing and like long term, if I would do it again, it was a very nice experience. I liked it a lot, but it was one of those things where if I do like a full body massage, I definitely feel like there's going to be a longer term refresh or like, I don't know, effect, I guess. That's a Twitch baby. Thank you so much. I'm so happy to keep you company. And thank you so much for the freaking 9 months. Thank you so much for using your Prime sub as well. I appreciate that a ton. Please enjoy all your subby perks. Yeah, exactly. Like a spa and relax day after my spa and relax day. But what did I eat? So for lunch, I went to a really nice like all day breakfast restaurant. Thank you so much, Niels. Thank you for the 111 bits. Thank you. I really appreciate that. And we have a safari. Let's go. Yeah, exactly. Like the full body massage gives you a more relaxed feeling afterwards. I feel like it has like general upsides that last longer than just the moment. And the Japanese head spa, it's like the whole philosophy is that it like really cleans your scalp, and I don't know, like if you do it regularly, your hair will get like healthier and grow faster, which might be true, but it's not like I have very thin hair or I need it. So it was more like for my enjoyment. And during the full body massage, she also gave me like a really good head massage, like a scalp massage, which was almost like better than the one that I got at the head spa. The head spa was just really nice because they also washed my hair and they steamed it. And it was just a very relaxing experience. But it was like, I think it's pretty pricey for just being a relaxing experience. Where with the full body massage, I genuinely feel like it will have perks for like a longer term, because I feel like I'm more relaxed, more loose in my muscles. I just, those are like muscles I can't really relax on my own. And I can wash my hair on my own. Does that make sense? But like both were really nice, really enjoyable. I'm happy that I treated myself to it because they were also very different experience. So it was like nice to do on like both of them on the same day. So I felt very relaxed. The only mistake I made was I went to the head spa in the morning and then I went to the full body massage in the afternoon, not really thinking about the fact that if you get a full body massage, obviously after it, you're covered in massage oil. And also she gave me a really good head massage, but she did that with her oily hands. So when I came out of the full body massage, I basically needed to shower and wash my hair again, which I could have known if I had thought about it because I've had full body massages before. But for some reason, I just didn't click. So then I had to wash my hair again. Exactly. Good to know. Well, hopefully I won't wait a year to do this. As in, I don't think I can afford going like every month for a massage, but I'd like to treat myself from time to time. Especially because the massage place is pretty close. So it doesn't take a lot of travel or anything to go there. Hi, Riri. It is good to see you. And Carolina, welcome in. And Ryan, welcome in. And Ricky, welcome in. It's good to see all of you. I hope you're all doing so well. You feel pretty inspired to book a massage yourself now. I can highly recommend it. I would say for massages, like you can get a lot of different ones, of course. You can get like a sports massage or a deep tissue massage, or I got a relaxation one, which was primarily just focused on it being a nice experience. If you get like a sports massage, for example, I've also once done a deep tissue massage. Those are not necessarily pleasant. Like they are literally there for the medical and health benefits of, you know, getting more blood in your deep tissue, really like working through muscle knots or anything. Sports massages are usually very specified to an area if you do like a specific sport and you use a specific muscle group a lot for that to make sure that those muscles get the proper relaxation and they actively work on like getting all the toxins out. Those are not relaxing. Those are just painful. They're very nice and beneficial long term, and they can help a great deal if you have injuries and stuff. I've had a deep tissue massage specifically because of EDS things, and it actually really helps if you have like bad pain issues. But ironically enough, the massage itself is actually painful. So I can highly recommend getting one, and also looking up reviews of the place that you go to, like making sure that it's one that has reviews that match what you are looking for or what you feel comfortable with. So for instance, some salons will like basically if you do a full body massage, this is something that like it really depends on what you're comfortable with, but this salon was one where I basically got undressed without the lady in the room, and then I laid on the table and there was like a big basically towel that I could put over myself, and midway through the massage, when I was turning around to go from like laying on my belly to laying on my back, she basically pulled up the towel and she could not see anything. I personally don't even really mind. I've done sports my entire, or not my entire life, but like as a kid and as a teenager, I did like team sports. So I'm really, really, really not prude at all. I genuinely don't care. But I know that for some people, that's like a reason why they are not really sure if they want to do it, because they're like, oh, what if, you know, you're only there in your underwear, depending on the massage you get, sometimes literally only your underpants. And some people are like, oh, I don't know if I feel comfortable with that. Just in general, if you feel comfortable with touch, I think certain people, like for instance, I always specifically say don't massage my feet because they are so ticklish that I basically tense back up because it just tickles so much. I also tell them that I have EDS. I also explain like what that means and what my problem areas are. And some salons don't really take that into account. They just give a standard massage. Some salons are really receptive and really like want to think along with you. I've also been to salons where they didn't even speak Dutch, which is not necessarily a problem, but it's like you have to feel comfortable with it. And usually from reviews, you can get a lot of that information on a knot in my back muscles, but mostly it was a relaxing experience. Yeah, that is nice though. It's nice if they still like take the time to work on areas that you have issues with, or like where you might have pain, but they don't, like, it's not focused towards that. It's mostly focused to have like a nice relaxing experience. Yeah, but honestly, Jane, that is extremely rare. I've also heard stories about physios fucking up, and I've also heard stories about like, you know, the bone cracking doctors. I don't know what the name is, but of messing up. To be honest, I think the most important thing is actually going to a place that has certifications and a chiropractor. Thank you. Like a lot of good reviews. I think that is definitely important, because it is indeed pretty easy to open a salon. You can just go for it without any actual massage experience. So going to a certified one and stuff like that, I think that makes a big difference. But I would say that as a person who's been to many physiotherapists, a relaxing massage is considerably different than going to a physiotherapist, because a physiotherapist is very much focused on, you know, your problematic areas, like areas where you actually have injuries or pain or stuff like that. And the experience at a physiotherapist is aimed at resolving your pain so that you can then not come back, basically. Whereas with a relaxing massage, like most of the time they have like a nice smell, and it's like maybe like a scented candle or something. They play like some nice music. There's like no talking. Or at least some salons, some do talk, but I enjoyed that. Like I had a 90-minute massage. I did not speak with the lady. Like she literally gave me some instructions and asked if the pressure of the massage was good. And that is basically the only thing that I said to her. I think I genuinely almost took a nap. I just had a little mini nap while I was getting massaged. It was very nice. Whereas when I was at the physio, we would always be talking about why she was massaging a certain area or what it was supposed to be doing and stuff like that. So it was useful, but never as relaxing. Yes, no, 100%. I feel like EDS and chiropractors are not meant to go together. Yeah. The thing is, I think with chiropractors, like, I really, depending on the situation, I'm not saying it's always bad. I can imagine there is scenarios where it might be useful, but generally speaking, I've only heard negative stories, or like people that go to them but never really have any benefit from them. Yes. Oh no, that is completely fair. The autism and the aversion of being touched. I can totally see that being like either a hurdle or a complete blocker. Chiropractic is actually a contraindication for EDS. How do you mean that, Kate? As in, I think language barrier here. As in, I genuinely don't understand this sentence. But that's definitely a language barrier. You almost fell asleep at my massage. I was kind of like afraid that I would actually fall asleep. I would like genuinely just doze off. Yeah. Oh, please. Oh, yes. Say it in Dutch. Oh, that's actually brilliant. Perfect. I didn't realize that we could obviously just have it in Dutch and that would work as well. Also, Jellystam, hi, it's good to see you. Let me say hello to everyone who just came in. Katie, welcome in. You, welcome in. Madison, welcome in. Raven, welcome in. Violet Earth, welcome in. A Terrible Sound, welcome in. Sky Feather, welcome in. Jane, welcome in. Gaheli, welcome in. I hope you're all doing so well. It is really good to see everyone. But also Megan, welcome in. Oh my goodness, wait, I saw your question about how my birthday was. We were literally talking about my massages. You'll welcome in, and that they were very good. That I had a really relaxing time, but that I am a bit sore, like especially my shoulders. Like if I lean back, I genuinely feel like she worked on them, but that's good. Also, Kiwi, hi, it is good to see you. And Tanisha, welcome in. I hope you're doing really well. You were like medium relaxed after. Yeah, it really depends. A situation factor that serves as a reason to take a certain medical treatment due to the harm that it would cause the patient. Okay. Contra-indicaties. Okay. So basically it's like if you have EDS, you should not go to a chiropractor. Like it's basically like if you have this, absolutely do not go do that. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. I've actually never been, which is good, I guess. But I've never been. I guess in that sense, like I don't know how much effect it would have had in the sense that I have never had any dislocations yet. Knock on wood. I had a partial dislocation in my left shoulder once. Last year, actually, while I was doing my treatment. That was terrible. That was very painful. I hated it. It was the worst. But that was, I think, the closest I've ever been to like dislocating anything. But I think it's good that I never did any like chiro treatments. How do you say that? I never went to a chiropractor. With penicillin allergy, I guess. Yeah, it might be fine, might be deadly. That's actually a really good explanation. It's like kind of like Russian roulette. Yeah, subluxes really suck. It was pretty bad. I was literally, so the thing is, I was in treatment for EDS. It was like a rehab treatment, and I wasn't like, it was a group of 12 people, and I was the only person specifically with EDS, but it was basically a group of people who all had issues with their skeleton structure, so to say, and they were all like relearning how to use their body and their muscles properly. And it was a 10-week session, which was very good. I guess you can Google it without being traumatized. Yeah. I don't know if you can actually see a sublux. It basically just means you don't actually dislocate something, but the joint moves way further than it should be. And therefore it hurts because it basically starts to, like, obviously if you completely dislocate something, your actual like joint will go out. So like if you have your shoulder, it will go like, bloop, it will be literally out of it. A sublux would basically mean that like, it is a hypermobility thing. Yeah, that's I mean, EDS, one of the markers for EDS is hypermobility. You don't have to have my hypermobility to have EDS. There's different versions of EDS, but most people who have EDS are hypermobile or at least have very flexible joints. However, if you have that for a really long time without knowing it, you could actually end up being extremely stiff because your muscles all basically do that. So like around my shoulder joints, for example, like my muscle that goes from the back of my neck, like across my shoulder, it's basically constantly super tight, like extreme tension because my shoulder is super loose. Oh, Wikipedia has an X-ray. Oh no. Yeah, it's like it's in the socket, but it's like not as it should be. So there's way too much space for it to move around. So basically what happened is I was learning how to relax my muscles. I was learning how to like train my own body to let go of that tension, because it's not bad to have the tension on the day always. Like it's good. It keeps my body together. But at the same time, if that means you can never relax, you always get tired. Like I'm permanently tired simply because my muscles are just working extreme overtime to keep my skeleton together. Because the thing that is supposed to keep your skeleton together, which is your deep tissue or your connective tissue, that's the thing that doesn't work properly if you have ADS. Like, that's the thing where there's a defect. For certain people, that defect also happens in their skin or in their organs, or even if you have a really bad version of EDS, it can happen in your brain, which could cause, for instance, like heavy brain bleeds because your connective tissue in your head literally isn't working. For me, it's primarily in my joints, a little bit in my skin, which results in very easy bruising. So I will have to I will bump into something pretty lightly and then I'll get a big bruise out of it, which doesn't help if you also have ADHD, because it means that I very often forget that I bumped into something and then I'll have a ridiculous bruise and I'm like, huh. So the thing is, it's similar to an autoimmune disease, but it's not really autoimmune because it's not actually affecting your immune system. Apart from the fact that obviously if your body is constantly in fight mode to keep yourself surviving, in the end, it does affect your immune system. So I've noticed that a lot of people with EDS will be more like sensitive to just getting like sick more generally and stuff like that. Yeah, full on analogy mode. Exactly. But my biggest struggles are like the constant tiredness. I think that's one that definitely that was a big pointer for me as to why I thought something was wrong, because there was a point where I was like, it doesn't matter what I do, I just don't get rested. Shoulder and neck pain, which caused extreme migraines for quite a while, like to a degree where I would be taking pain meds every single day because I could just feel that my shoulders were literally like this, but I could not. Like, I could not relax them. I just couldn't. So that was something that was really heavily like affecting my reason to go do research. And for me, like the final tipping point was that I started to get really bad stomach aches that had absolutely no explanation. Like, I did tests for allergies. I even did a full colonoscopy and they were like, yeah, actually there's nothing wrong with your intestines. Like, you're fine. But I had like stomach aches that would put me in bed for the whole day. I just didn't want to do anything. And that is most likely because I also have, like, my intestines are affected by my ADS. Like, my connective tissue doesn't work properly in my stomach either, which is something they can't really see. But because I have ADS diagnosed based on my joints, it's likely that that impacts it too. That also makes my period really bad, which there's also no other explanation for it apart from that it's probably EDS. And my biggest issue, it started with the tiredness. Now I would say it's still the tiredness that is left, but I've been taking like way better care of myself in the sense that I started doing strength training, like specific sports like Pilates. That helped me strengthen my muscles. So now my muscles don't need to be as tense to keep my body together. They are just stronger. So I also get less tired because there's just more strength in my muscles. I also immediately notice that if I don't work out for a while, if I don't like consistently go to my Pilates classes, I immediately start getting a lot of my symptoms back. So it's wild how much of a difference it makes. But for me, an important thing was I needed to go to that rehab treatment to literally learn how to move correctly. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. Because I did not know how to use my core, for example. Like, I genuinely didn't know how it was supposed to feel. So if I had started doing strength training or workouts prior to having help from like multiple professionals, I would have probably injured myself within a day. With those endometrial, yeah, there is actually, I think there's a pretty high comorbidity. I got tested for like both the endo and the other one, and there were no signs of it. They've done multiple echoes and stuff like that. But it's I mean, it's still possible. There's people in my family who have it, and obviously they don't always see it on echoes. But I mean, I am currently taking the pill and it's helping, so that could be a sign or just something else. But the pill is helping, so that's good. I'm just I don't like taking it, but at least it, you know, it resolves certain things that I also really didn't like. So, I feel there's one thing, for instance, with like when it comes to comorbidities, something that's difficult is that there is a lot of empirical proof, but very little studies that actually say why. However, this is something that I also talked to Amber about the other day. If you look at, there's like been multiple studies about deviations in nature. Like, for example, when you have a plant and that plant sort of like, you have the normal version and then you have the version that has deviations to it. They never come alone. So like in nature, almost always a deviation will come in 2s or 3s. So it's actually highly likely that in humans, if you have one deviation in your DNA or something like ADHD or like EDS or something like that, it is likely that you have multiple things. It's not weird. But yeah. No, I know, Torin. I hate it too. I hate it too, especially because for people that are chronically ill, working out takes so much more energy. And like, I feel like I'm sort of double cursed because some people, it would be like, okay, but if I just built the routine, then I will be able to stick to it. But as an ADHDer, I also don't build routine, or like, I really struggle to build routine. So then I'm like, so you're telling me that the one thing that is supposed to help me is also the one thing that takes me a ridiculous amount of energy and also is really hard to stick to. 13 chronic illnesses, high score. I was gonna say let's go, and then I realized that's kind of weird. I'm so lucky that working out is your current hyper focus. That makes a big difference. That honestly helps a lot, weird as it is. Oh yeah, oh no, I can totally see that, a gym being overstimulating. I currently, like the place that I go to with Pilates, I'm not even joking. One of the reasons I love it is because the class is in a basement. It's really dark and they use like very relaxing music. It's not like yoga music, but it's almost like, I don't know if you've ever been to the co-working session where we use like the Fusion Handpan playlist. It has like a little bit of a beat to it, but it's very much like to keep the pace going, but it's not like high energy. It's very low, like the volume is very low. It's dark and there's only 12 people. There's only 12 people in the entire room. It's perfect for someone like, I totally get you. I hate gyms. I hate gyms so much. And at first I was like, is this worth it? Because Pilates classes are relatively expensive if you compare it to any other workout class. It is so worth it. So depending on how many classes I buy at once, it is a price between 11 euros for a class. Although that means you have to buy 30 classes in one go. So that's expensive. I rarely do that. I almost always get the class pass for 8 classes and then I pay 96. Wow. Struggle. Numbers in Dutch and English are reversed. 96. So that's 12 euros per class. And then I still have to go there. So like I go there by public transport. Nice. I see what you did there. Which is also $4 in total. Like going there, coming back. So I would say that my classes are like $16 a time, which is expensive. But at the same time, like I'm getting so much benefit out of it. And I have not found any other sport apart from swimming. I like swimming too, but I hate swimming in winter. Winter swimming, I can't. I hate it so much. It is really expensive. Yeah. It like, that's my biggest thing with Pilates. I'm like, it's so expensive. Mega build, PC build? No, build in Minecraft. We're going to do a really big build in Minecraft. Also, Humble God, welcome in. Wait, I feel like I need to sneeze. It's really annoying. It's not happening, but it's really annoying. Yeah, it is expensive. But like if I looked at any other classes, because I need a class with an instructor, otherwise, and a class that I can book with a specific time slot, otherwise I just don't go. Exactly, when you want to sneeze, but it just doesn't work. It's so annoying. Also, hi, Chris. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. And Anna, welcome in. And Kawasan, welcome in. And Mac J, welcome in. I hope you're all doing well. And Kiwi, thank you so much for the 25 stream streak. Slow Grow Meg, welcome in. Crafty Simmer, welcome in. Torin, welcome in. Madison, welcome in. Sunshine through the windows. Oh, that is the best. Oh, that's literally my favorite thing about swimming. That would be crazy, Thomas. I don't think I can do that. We are going to build some automation, though. We're going to build an automatic farm today. Speaking of, I'm gonna spin the wheel to see what we're getting today. We have ads coming up in like 1.5 minutes. So I want to do 2 wheel spins so we know what we're going to do after the ads, because depending on what it is, if it's like a poll or something, people can participate during the ads. But if it's like Hunger Games, I will wait until after the Urban Sports Club in Rotterdam. I think I looked at it, but I genuinely like it's just a gym, right? I think so. I feel like I've seen this. Oh, it's a gym pass kind of thing. Yeah, so my biggest thing is, okay, I feel like here my non-diagnosed but potentially autistic side is showing. I don't like experimenting. I don't like going to different places. I want to go to the same place where I know how it works. Like the first time I went to Pilates, I had so much stress about not understanding the system. And like that almost made me not go. I was like, I don't know where my stuff goes. I don't know how long I need to be there in advance. So to me, a class pass or like a gym pass kind of thing is potentially my worst nightmare, because I would pay for it but never go to anything. Like, I have very little interest in trying out different sports, in all honesty, because I just genuinely do not like sports. So the fact that I found one thing that I enjoy is almost a miracle, and I'll just stick to that. But I've looked into things like this. It always, like, in a weird way, like my brain will make me think that this will be the solution. Like my ADHD brain will be like, ooh, novelty, trying new things. But then I will never actually do it. You go to the same Pilates class every week. Okay. But isn't it more expensive then to go have this over paying for the class? I thought about starting wall Pilates. Ooh, that is intense. That is intense. I've heard that's also, the ads are in progress. They started sooner than I expected. We can already do the wheel spins and I'll just do the thing. You can do that at home. That's actually nice. Boulder. I can't do bouldering. I've done that once. I kid you not. I injured myself so badly. I couldn't use my arms for 3 days. Like I literally got spasms in my underarms every single time I tried to move my hands. Because this is one of the things very much EDS related. I did not know how to use my shoulder muscles properly. So I did all the climbing from the power of my hands, my wrists, and my underarms. I didn't actually use any upper arm or shoulder strength. Which is weird. Like how can your body mess up that badly? Okay, let's do 2 wheel spins and see what we get. And then we'll do the things when the ads are over. Oh, God. Oh, God, we haven't done that in a while. Okay, so for anyone who doesn't know what this is, you guys are going to have to come up with something, and I have to improvise an ad read for it. This is me practicing my influencer skills. You guys are going to have to give me an object or a service or something, and I'm going to have to convince you guys to, and I'm not promoting anything AI. Genuinely. Because I don't want to have that being able to get clipped out of context. Genuinely, I do not want any possibility that there is a clip of me in existence where I'm promoting AI. A Jet 2 holiday. You can be honest about it? No, that's not how an ad works. An ad is never honest. A proper ad read is not honest. Well, that's not entirely true. If it's actually a good product, it can be honest, but a spicy scene from a book, but how would I ad read that? As in, like, how would I am I like trying to sell you that you have to read it? Do you want the burned planet? Do you not care about artists? Okay, in that sense, yeah, okay, fair enough. I could make it a sarcastic ad read. Recent Damiano, aka your fairy sim, sell us on that. Yeah, but you, that's too easy. That was it. That, like, I just have to show you the sim and then you're sold. You could read the spicy scene, but advertisement style. I don't think that would work. I'm sorry. I don't see how that would work. If EA wasn't horrible, I would have said the SpongeBob. Yeah, that would be bad. But like, you don't have to come up with anything like really difficult. You can literally try and get me to sell a toilet roll to you, okay? Like, the idea itself doesn't have to be extremely creative for it to work. I saw someone saying Pilates. I'm more than down to ad read for that because I actually love it. Okay, well, you guys come up with more ideas. Only if you grab a toilet roll. I can do that. Sell me a second-hand toilet brush. I mean, that would be a challenge. Why second-hand? No, that... oh... Thank you. Thank you for the follow. Okay, let's do that one. That one is so cursed. That one is so cursed that I low-key kind of want to do that. Okay, I'll do that. But before I do that, I'm going to spin again so that we know what is coming up next. Ooh, okay. So after the very cursed ad read, we're going to get a positive affirmation. I think that's good. I think that's good. Okay, so... I feel like this is my moment to shine. I'm gonna tell you guys why you need a secondhand toilet brush. Because a secondhand toilet brush isn't just anything. Because if someone decides to pass you their secondhand toilet brush, there's one thing you'll know about it, and that's that it's good. Because honestly, if they want to give you the gift of a already used toilet brush, you know that they got value out of it. And I think one thing that is great about a secondhand toilet brush is it's like I saw it in chat earlier. It's very sustainable. It reduces waste while cleaning up waste. Like, isn't that like a win-win situation? It literally cleans up your waste while you are using someone else's waste. That is like the most sustainable thing you can do. Next to that, one thing you'll know for sure is, you know how when you get a new toilet brush, those bristles will be a little bit stiff, which makes it hard to clean. Like, the best toilet brushes are the ones that like are already a little bit like flattened out, because then you can really get into the greases of your toilet. If you get a secondhand one, you don't have to go through that awkward phase of trying to get that little flat area that like scrubs the right parts of your toilet. You just get it already. It's basically an easier start to use project. Like, you don't have to do all the work yourself. It's perfect. Next to that, depending on how freshly secondhand you get it, the handle will be warm. Perfect for people that get cold hands in winter. Like, you don't have to worry about. You can just grab and be like, "Oh, nice warm hand." You know, firm movement on the brush. It's great. You will have an experience like no other. In case you want to delete this information from your brain, did you know that a secondhand toilet brush is actually not only great for deleting poop from your toilet, it's also great for trying out to clean out your ear funnels. Anyways. Exactly. Scrub that brain. They hit the spot in the ear just right. Okay, anyways. I feel like, honestly, there's not much more I can I can tell you guys about a secondhand toilet brush. We had a good run here. This is my time to go. I am dead. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that. That was my best try to sell you a secondhand toilet brush. I listed all the upsides. Not that I could think of many, but I did my best. The pre-flattened bristles really help the ear yuck. I know. It's like it really helps to get out all the grime of things that you didn't want to hear today. I think that might potentially be the weirdest ad read I've ever done. No, Thomas. What the? Disgusting. You've got to be kidding me. Doctors discourage you from using cotton buds in your ears. Instead, they recommend a second-hand toilet brush. Yeah, of course, the internet. Fair point. Fair point. I do not have a P.O. box. Thank the Lord. See you next week. Then we'll try a second-hand bidet. Well, the problem is, as long as the water from the bidet is not second-hand, I think we're good. Oh, I think Snack suggested it in chat. I was too stunned to speak the whole time. So stunned, I used the wrong tab. Oh, bidet that recycles water. That is actually disgusting. A second-hand toothbrush is also really bad. Yeah. Anyways, we're gonna go to a positive affirmation. Because honestly, I feel like we all need it now. So I'm just gonna look one up that I like for today. Sorry, I just I keep seeing ones that now relate to this ad read, which is terrible. I literally saw one. I deserve self-respect and a clean space. And then I was like, that would be nice with a toilet brush. Anyways. Let me actually find one that does not relate to the toilet brush incident. Ooh. I like this one because it's a complicated sentence for how short it is. I had to read it 3 times. But the positive affirmation, you are more valuable than a secondhand toilet brush. You are valuable enough to buy yourself a new toilet brush. You do not need a second-hand toilet brush. You deserve nice things. Okay, so the positive affirmation for today is, I love that I love what I love. And I had to read that 3 times because I was like, what? But I think this is a good one because I think so many people feel shame for the things they love. They feel like that maybe they're too old for it. Maybe that they like that it's awkward to like that thing or love that thing. Some people, even if you take this broader, feel or are made to feel bad for the people they love or the places they love. And honestly, this is actually such a nice one because it's literally telling yourself that you get to love what you love. Like, you get to fully embrace that. You get to fully enjoy that. Exactly. Yeah, honestly, no, that's really true. I use the term guilty pleasure because people then like understand what I mean. But I wish it wasn't called a guilty pleasure because like you shouldn't feel guilty for it. Just enjoy what you enjoy. I love that I love my hair color. Well, who cares what other people think? You love it. That's the most important. If it makes you happy, you should do it. Because in the end, From the day you're born till the day you die, you're the only person who's going to be there 24/7. So you better make yourself like yourself and be happy with yourself and enjoy the things you're doing, because all the other people are going to be there way less time than you. Also, hi Potter, welcome in. It's good to see you. No, but honestly, I love that for you, Stolz. Watch them, enjoy them. You deserve it. You deserve it. Exactly. It's just you, yourself, and you. Thank you, Potter. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. And also, Rachel, welcome in, and Echo, welcome in. But that took me a while after becoming a mom. No, that's fair. That is fair. I definitely feel like this is like, that's why it's such a good positive affirmation, because the point of positive affirmations is that technically you can say it to yourself every single day to remind yourself of it. The reason that we have positive affirmations is because sometimes we're also just human and we need that reminder, right? Yeah, thank you so much for the heart and for the 5 biddies. But yeah, sometimes we just need that little reminder. Oh my God, Micah, don't get me started. I saw it the other day and it's disgusting. For anyone wondering, they updated The Sims and now they basically have the SpongeBob background, like the pineapple in the sea. But it's like, even if you don't have the kits, that's your background. It's literally like, no one cares. Like, we already didn't want these kits, but it's like literal promotion for the SpongeBob movie in the game as the home screen. It is so incredibly ugly and so incredibly dumb. I'm like, okay, maybe if you buy the kits, that could have been like a fun little Easter egg. It's very in your face. Yeah. Like, again, I don't think the whole, like in general, the whole SpongeBob kids are beyond me. There's so many reasons not to like them. The fact that the textures are terrible, the quality is terrible, the fact that you're literally having to pay more, the fact that there are literally ads in your game, like there's literally an infinite list of reasons not to like them. But the fact that they're shoving it in your face that much by literally making it your startup screen, it would have already been bad, but in the current situation, it is just so beyond tone deaf. That is making it 10 times worse than it already was. Like, it was already bad, but now it's even worse. No, I totally get that, Mike. I totally get that. I feel like I'm currently not going to buy anything from EA because of everything going on, but I totally agree. Like, if there was something I would buy, it would probably be creator kits, because I would want to support those CC creators, because I know that, you know, it's not their fault. If you look at the grander scheme of things, like a CC creator that gets their kit released now, they worked on this probably for like a year. They signed this deal like way before the whole, you know, shit with EA went down. So for them to now release their kit and then kind of have no one want it is also just really sad. Like, if there is anything I would think about actually still getting, it would be the creator kits, because I would feel bad for the creators, like the CC creators. But the SpongeBob kits are just like so far beyond my comprehension. To be fair, I also don't really necessarily, like, I don't hate SpongeBob, but I don't love it. I'm not like a huge fan or anything. I watched that as a kid and it was fine. Hi, Ben. Hello, hello. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. I had the best birthday. It was very nice. I felt very relaxed and I had a really good time. So yeah, it was good. Thank you. Thank you. It's a good club. I like the 30s. I like the 30s so far. Like, I've had basically 2 days in my 30s and both have been great. Never did. I'm never gonna buy the SpongeBob kids. You would almost have to pay me to get them. Yeah. Even if they paid me, I wouldn't get them, in all honesty. Also, Sakina, hi, it is good to see you. Hold on. I accidentally hit my blankie and I turned it off. Also, I'm gonna start up Minecraft. I just realized that we've been yapping for such a long time. I mean, we did do the 2 wheel spins, but today we're gonna do a couple of things. I want to start with making a small automated sugarcane farm in the basement of our storage room. Pretty good decade. I literally hear from every single person that's 30 plus, they're like, your 30s are better than your 20s. Wait until you hear about the sponge blog in Minecraft. Sponge blog in Minecraft, I actually really like. It's just sad that it's so incredibly difficult to get. No, 100%, you 100%. I think something is just that, like, for the CC creators, it's definitely better to subscribe to their Patreons and support their content that they make outside of it with The Sims. However, I do think that, like, if as a CC creator, you signed for this deal because it's like a dream deal. I mean, obviously, I've been in that position where you get, like, I hosted the Sims community meetup at TwitchCon. It's like a pretty big dream come true if there's like a game in a community you love that much that you get asked to do something. They do get paid up front. Obviously, a lot of people say, like, if you buy the creator kit, use the code, like the creator code from that creator, so they still earn like a bit more money from it as well. But I think I would just be really sad. Like, let's say I got to make a kit with The Sims and I said, like, I agreed to that assignment prior to all the shit going down. And then now my kit would be coming out and like no one would get it because of the whole shit. Like, I would understand it, but it would still make me really sad. So like, just because I'm understanding that process, but I totally agree with you. It is still way better to subscribe to their Patreon and like support that creator directly. That's gonna always be more beneficial to them long-term anyways. You don't want to play The Sims right now. I know it's bad, right? It is bad. Also, help me remember that I need to do that. I love how I said help me remember when I literally just did it as I said help me remember. Oh yeah, I have wings. I forgot about that. That's one of the reasons why we need to make our little sugarcane farm. Thank you for the lurk, Pata. Thank you. Because we actually have to, we need sugarcane to be able to make rockets. I'm trying to think what would be like a logical place to have our ladder going downstairs. Maybe here, honestly, could be a good point. Okay, I want to dig straight down. Even though that's a little bit risky. Am I gonna risk it? Hold on. The sugarcane farm is... If we do that layer in the floor, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 tall. 1, 2... That should do it. I should have probably taken blocks to get back up. And probably I should have taken torches. Would have been a smart idea. Let's actually get some torches. Hold on. We now know that's our little spot to dig down. Let's also take ladders. I should have thought this through before I just randomly started digging down, but alas. Oh, I had torches. Well, okay. Let's pretend that I did absolutely remember that I had that. Let's take ladders. And let's dig down again. Because I can't afford it, so then buying their kits with their code is the best way. That is fair. That is fair. I guess it depends, like, on how expensive someone's Patreon is. You can always, if you want to support a creator, like, you can also get a Patreon for just 1 month. Hold on. I wanted to do one there. There we go. So now we have a way out. So that's good. I'm just gonna dig out, like, a pretty big room. So that I have, like, some space to work with. And some space, literally, to think. Is that weird? Like, if there's too tight of a space in Minecraft, I feel like I can't think. I wanted to look up and build a clay farm. Ooh, that's a smart idea. Clay farms are good. Yeah, that's the one thing that I'm not excited about is I'm gonna need a lot of gravel for my build. It makes a lot of sense. Okay, thank you. That's why you make giant houses. No, but that's so fair. Like, I totally understand. Like, it's just like when there's too much clutter in my house, I also feel like I can't think. Or like if there's too much clutter on my desk, I also feel like I can't think. It's really annoying. I really wish that wasn't the case, but... Also, the reason I'm making this in the basement is basically because I don't want to make another farm building. Like, if I make another ugly farm that is above the ground, I want to focus my building efforts on the actual main build that we're gonna do. So I was like, I actually don't really want to spend time on making a farm above ground and then having to like make a build around it again to make it look pretty. So I was like, you know what? I'll just make it in the basement of our little house. Actually, speaking of, I need to make sure. Okay, I think I can go 1 block further. I don't think I have to go 1 block further, but just making sure that I have enough space actually. But I think there's water back there, so there's going to be a point where I need to stop digging because otherwise everything's going to flood. That's when I throw everything in garages. We just don't think about it when it yeah, no, I get that. I get that. Can I go much further that direction? Also, I think only 1. Before it starts. Nope. Well, we can plug that. That's fine. But it is definitely good to know that the water starts back there. Okay. I think I have a big enough room right now, by the way. Like, I'm literally just digging it out because it's convenient. Let's actually get rid of the dirt, though. Because I do think it looks better if everything is stone. Oh, oops. Well. Oh, bro, come on. Get your placing skills in order. There we go. It would actually be nice if the ceiling was also stone. Oh, no. Not that this farm has to be pretty, but it also doesn't have to be particularly ugly, you know? So I guess when the build is done, we can also try and make it look at least a little bit cozy. Maybe like do a little floor design, add like a painting to the wall, you know, so that when we come down here, we are not going to hate our lives. Oh, no. See? Okay, that can be dirt again. Hello? What is up there? That's a crafting table. That's hilarious. I was so confused. I was like, why can I not place a dirt block here? Since when is that the bottom of a crafting table? I don't think I've ever seen the bottom of a crafting table. Anyways. I was really confused by that. I was like, why does it keep opening my menu? Since always you never look at bottoms, well, not of crafting tables. I didn't expect them to have a particularly nice bottom, to be honest. But I learned my lesson. Because clearly I stand corrected. It looks like a nice sweet oak plank. I was also a bit confused. Yeah, I'm happy that I wasn't the only one who was like, what is going on here? Oh my god, Ro. Okay. We have a no longer super ugly stone room. So I guess now I'm gonna need materials to actually build the farm. So let's put that back in here. I need... Well, let me actually first put away all the crap that I now have in my inventory so it doesn't bother me while I'm building the other things. That's nice, though. We now have a good amount of stone. I didn't have a lot of stone. Hi, Esther. It's good to see you. Thanks for letting me know you're here. I hope you're doing well. That is just a spruce log, so that can go back here. What I need is I need sand. I'm gonna need bucket of water. I thought I still had buckets in here, but I guess I lost my buckets in the end. Do we? I mean, we can make new ones. It's fine. We can make new ones, but maybe we still have some here. Nope. We actually do not have. Okay. Do I still have buckets in here? No. You know what? I low-key kind of want to have that in my ender chest so I can... There's nothing in my ender chest right now. Also, hi, Ellie. Hello, hello. I dig to bedrock for my houses, like a proper foundation under my house, and this is why... What? You go all the way to bedrock? That is wild. Like, for a house, that's wild. I need iron. It's like, what do I need? Let's make some buckets. Let's get 3 again. I used to have 3. I want to have 3 again. We're also going to have to make a bunch of observers and stuff. Observers and pistons, basically. I hope that's a joke. I mean, it would be pretty wild, honestly. Okay, let's get some water. Also, hi, So-So. Welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing so well. Oh, actually, you know what? While I was out there, I could have gone to the farm and gotten sugarcane. The one thing we actually need. Also, Love Ghosted. Hi, welcome in. It's good to see you. Foundation issues ain't no joke. Fair. Let's be real. That is valid. I'm just going to take all the sugarcane because I'm basically going to have all the sugarcane grow there. So it makes sense that our entire supply is there. Thank you so much for the lurk. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, I forgot that I had wings. So I had like a weird glide and I was like, what? But I have an elytra on. I'm not used to that. Okay, so I need to see what I still have in my redstone chest. I have hoppers, so that is nice. I actually have powered rail, so that is nice. I have a redstone torch, so that is good. I have redstone dust, but I need to make observers and pistons. Iron, stone, plank. Do I have any planks? No, not really. I do have these planks, so that would work. I'm a bit scared that smooth stone won't do the job, though, so I'm gonna have to change this into cobblestone. The joys of having a silk touch pickaxe. There we go. I don't actually know how many I have space for, so maybe before I go make stuff, I should go down and actually see how much sugarcane I can plant here. I'm very tempted to see if I can go one more. Actually, because I think that I might be able to have like a double setup of the farm. Because we're gonna need a lot of rockets because this is gonna supply both me and Amber. Oh, oopsie, there's some water here. Oh. Okay. I think there's like a little cave back there. Need to make sure that I place back the torch because otherwise it's going to be pitch dark soon. Okay, I'm going to have to... I mean, if the sugarcane farm is partially going to be in front of this, it doesn't really matter. But I kind of want to do like a sugarcane thing on both sides. And I think the farm is 3 deep, if I remember correctly. If I put glass in front of it, it's technically it's 4 deep even. Which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so there we definitely have enough space. I'm actually gonna... I don't know why I took that away because... Oop. I literally will dig that out later. Let's put a torch so I can... That's a lot of dirt. What is back there? Interesting. Oh, oop. I am... So that is 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so 1 more. And then we can basically have 1 on each side. I think that will be nice. Because then we'll have double the sugarcane and it will just be automatic. So I won't have to think about it. The only thing is if we're going to be building in the other area, we won't be here as much. So this chunk won't be loaded at all times, which I think is the biggest downside. Okay, am I the only person who's annoyed that this room is not symmetrical? That's 6. I want that to be 6 as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'm that person. I'm sorry. I'm not even gonna pretend like I'm not. I just know I am. A chunk loader. We've been thinking about this, but someone asked. I think chunk loaders are not allowed simply to prevent server lag. Because we have quite a lot of people with farms in different places, and if we start using those, the risk of server lag is pretty bad. But I'm like not entirely sure. I know someone asked, and I vaguely remember seeing an answer somewhere, but I don't think it was in the server. I might have asked like Bobby Mac at one point. Oop. I love that though. But like, isn't that in the spawn chunk? So isn't that always loaded? Dumb question. Maybe that's not the case and I'm remembering wrong, but for some reason, oh, I didn't mean to do that. I thought the spawn chunk was always loaded. Okay, now the room is symmetrical. Let's go. Then we basically need to dig out this line back here. Spawn chunks are gone now, and it's long enough to exit it. Wait, they're gone? What do you mean they're gone? That's no longer a thing? That's where the water needs to go. And we need to do the same on this end. I just realized I'm gonna have to dig around it to get to the redstone, I think, but that's fine. Okay, I need my water buckets. Because I think if I do that and that, that becomes a full water source. Okay. Wait, you can use commands to pick chunks that always load? Interesting. Oh, oopsie. Well, messed that up, but I can fix it. That's not a full block. There we go. Yeah, that should be a full block now. So we have the water. Then I won't plant the sugarcane until I have the rest done. But I'm definitely going to need more hoppers. Hold on. How was that done again? I was watching like a video earlier. Kind of want to watch it without... yeah, the hoppers. Oh, shit. I needed to put more things underneath the sand. I forgot. I needed to put the hoppers and the powered reel and stuff under. I did not think about this. I did not. So I have to fix that really quickly. Hold on. That is really annoying with the water, though. So what we do is we fix that by just filling it up with blocks. Now the water is gone. Oopsie. Oh. Also did not mean to do that. So before I place the sand, I actually need to fix things. So we have the... hold on. Oh, some free iron. Let me take that, thank you. That's nice. I needed to dig this out anyways as well. And then I need... Am I doing this right? Why do I have a feeling this is not correct? If I want the rails to go here... No, that is correct. Then the hoppers need to go here. And then the chests need to go here. Or actually, I think I just... Well, do I want to have multiple chests? Maybe that is actually smart. Okay, let's see. We need to get rid of that row for now as well so that I can actually access things. And now we just need to get out of here. Like this for now. Okay, I need chests. Let me actually get that first. Do you know what the reason is they got rid of spawn? Like, the spawn chunk always being loaded? Is it just because people don't really need it? Okay, hold on. That uses all my birch planks. That's a bit unfortunate. I was hoping I could go longer with that, but... my inventory is getting too full. Let me just put some things away in my little bundle. There we go. Need some oak planks. Then I need... Okay, so that's 4. I kind of want 8 chests. Hold on. So that I can have on both sides. It's not needed. It used to be needed for internal game. Oh, it was a side effect. Interesting. Interesting, interesting. Okay, so we have 2 double chests on here. I think that should be fine. That hopper... Hello? What is that glitch? Oh! I still have it as a toggle. I was holding my shift. I was like, why is it glitching? I totally forgot that. That's still from when we were in the end. I was like, this is so weird. What's happening? Okay, and then I need hoppers that go all the way back here. So I'm going to need to make a ton of hoppers. Or a ton. Not that many, actually, but I just need more hoppers because I'm definitely going to need more for the other side as well. So let's get some iron blocks and turn them into iron bars. To turn them... Oh, shit. I always forget this. Okay. For hoppers, you need chests It's the one thing I always forget that I need. Now I have more. Okay. Whee! And then that basically just needs to feed into each other. Then we're gonna need rails. I'm gonna need more rails. I'm just realizing I had the same problem again. Where do I place the redstone torch for that to be powered? Does it work if I place it here? No, it doesn't. Does there... I think we need a block there, right? Look at me. Look at me understanding things. Oh shit, I think I need more powered rails because I technically need them here as well for it to go back and forth, I think. But then, isn't it better... Oh, that went into the hopper. Well, that's a good test. Then it will go here. That will go into the hopper as well. That will go there. But if I place it here... Oh, I can put the torch here, I think. Look at me trying to... Yes, that works. Okay. Then I can put a normal rail here. There. And we just need more powered rails. I don't remember. I think gold, redstone... Let me look up the recipe. Oh my god. Gold, redstone, and stick. Look at me remembering things. Well, luckily we have gold. We have... I think, yeah, I already had redstone. Then I need stickies. Then we can make... Powered rail... No, that's an aviator rail. That's not what I need. I need powered rail. Am I blind? Oh. Lol. Ro, maybe you need to actually take, like, enough gold. That would be useful. I took 1 gold bar and I was like, why does it not work? Powered rail. There we go. I keep being lost. I keep walking in, like, the wrong direction. Okay. There we go. I just realized I technically need a hopper minecart, which I could have made while I was upstairs, but I didn't. I'm also gonna abuse 1 chest really quickly to basically put some supplies in here that I need for building. Because it's getting annoying that I have my inventory so full. We can also go drop some of our cobblestone. Because I don't actually need to keep all of it in my inventory. I don't know why I'm doing that. It's useful to have a little bit, but... we can also drop some of the dirt. We can... The diorite. This is the tuff. That is the item frame for that one. I can keep some of the cobble. That's okay. Stickies. Okay. Now I can think again. I need a... Okay, I don't want to talk about the fact that I now need a hopper minecart. Which means that I have to make another hopper. And a minecart. And then I can make a hopper minecart. And then the hopper minecart is going to go on the thing. The good thing is I will probably be faster. Oh. Oh, it goes in there. Oh, that's not good. I did not think that through. Yeah. So um yeah, I was wondering if I pushed it in or if it went in because of the powered rails. But then how do I make it go back and forth? Because one could think that you could put the redstone here, but you can't because there's going to be water on top. But if I put a... Does it work if I put the redstone torch there? No, that doesn't power. You put a block after the rail and then power the rail possibly under that block. That there's a hopper there. I mean, I guess I can change that. We don't need hoppers everywhere, I think. As long as the hopper minecart can basically put it. Right? But then that... and then it needs to... If I place the torch there, that doesn't do anything. So the torch needs... If it goes there, it doesn't do anything either. So where does it go then? Magnets don't exist in Minecraft Tub. On the block under the powered rails. Oh, like that. Okay. Interesting. I'm learning. I'm learning. Okay, so then basically get rid of that one. Put a torch, not a block row. Okay. There we go. I did it. I did it. This blocks the hopper to the side, so you need one more rail. What do you mean this blocks the hopper? Oh, it blocks the hopper here? So you basically say, I need to move that into the wall then? Ah, okay. So we need to go like that. No. That torch needs to go. Oh, oops. That torch needs to go. No. Fuck. It's so dark. Can't see shit. There we go. And then that needs to go like that. That needs to go like that. Then the activator rail goes like that. Where's the rest of my rails? Can you now ride the cart thingy? Can you ride a hopper minecart? You can ride a normal minecart, but I don't think you can ride a hopper minecart, to be honest. Here it doesn't really matter, to be honest. We can get rid of that hopper. That's like fine. You have enough iron for a regular minecart. Technically I do, yes, but I also have limited time on stream today, and I would like to finish the build. Not to be like that annoying person, but I low-key have kind of a lot of things to do. Okay, I'm gonna need cobble back there. Oh, oops, I didn't mean to stop you. Continue going, please. Okay, I'm gonna need my sand. The sand goes on top of this. And even though sand is subject to gravity in Minecraft, somehow if it's floating above rails, it's no longer subject to gravity, I guess. Do I have... Okay, I should have kept some of the smooth stone. This is where we use our strike. I mean, strike all you want, but I'm still gonna try and finish the farm. I will start playing Minecraft. Yeah. Honestly, you wouldn't be the first one. Hold on. You would not be the first one to want to do that. Okay, I definitely want to... I keep moving my shovel. It's the most annoying thing. I should stop doing that. Okay, so technically we can access both of the chests right now, so that's good. Now I need this again, because here I actually still have water. There we go. Voila, 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 voila. Okay, I knew that was going to happen. So I'm going to make a little stair block here, just so that we can... I'll probably put trapdoors over this. That will just be a bit more... a bit neater, but for now this works. Now I need the sugarcane. Well, actually, let's not plant the sugarcane yet, because that's going to be hella annoying. Now, what we need on top of this is we're gonna actually need to go back one further. Should have moved the whole farm in front one. I don't even want to talk about it. I hate building farms in Minecraft. I love it, but I hate it. But who can join? Anyone. All the planties. Everyone who likes to play Minecraft can join. We're definitely gonna have to fix that back here. I just realized this. The farm here has to move forward because we actually need a block in front of it. There we go. Because I need to put redstone behind things later. Here it's fine because we can actually dig backwards because here we can't because there's water behind it. This is where we're gonna need a normal block. Right. The pistons are gonna have to go here. Okay, let me go make pistons. What do I need again? I looked it up earlier and then I forgot. Planks, cobblestone, iron, and redstone. Let's get all the ingredients. See, this is normally why I do ingredient prep beforehand, because it's like, it's not the most elevating thing to watch someone ingredient prep. It's nicer to just watch them build the farm. Okay. That should be enough to get pistons, right? Yes. Let's go. Okay. Then we need pistons here. Then preferably we would just have a block there so that none of the things could go into the water. And then we need observers above that. But that means that we need a redstone signal behind the observers here. Right? Asking for a friend. Like, we're gonna have to need redstone dust over here. And then we're gonna put observers above this. Oh my god, is it already break time? Oh geez, it is. Okay, chat. I don't necessarily want to take a break, but if the ads are running, that would be annoying for you guys to miss things. Let me do a quick check what I need for an observer. I have that, I have that, I need that. Luckily, I have a lot of that as well. Oh, well. I don't have cobble. But yeah, we should probably take a break. In like 3 seconds. So, I'll talk to you guys in like 3 minutes. Once the ad break's over, I'll be right back. I'll stretch. Walmart! Thank you! Thank you so much for the 17 months, and thank you for the belated birthday wishes. I appreciate it! Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I was just about to run to break so that people don't miss anything while the ads run, but I'll talk to you guys in 3 minutes, okay? And thank you so much. I appreciate that a lot. 17 months is so long. Thank you, thank you. Hello. The ads are over. so we can continue building. How was break? I talked with Scott and I had a sip of my drink. That's the wrong way around. That's also the wrong way around. Oh, wait. Yeah, an observer always goes towards the block it's facing. Oh, I hate that. Did you stretch? I did, yes. So the easiest way, I guess, is to go like this. Does that? No! How do I place an observer facing forward? Again, asking for a friend. Because now it's facing upward. I think I actually have to stand back here. No. Literally, like if I wanted to go that way. Now it worked. I tried that code pop, but it didn't work. Walmart! What the butts? That's actually kind of weird to say. I just realized I said what the butts, and then I was like, that's actually kind of weird. Thank you so much for gifting. I was gonna say 5, and then you did that. 6 subs? That's literally so kind. What the heck? To everyone who just got gifted a sub, please enter all your subby perks for a whole month, courtesy of Walmart. That is very, 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 very kind of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. For wanting to do that. Is this correct? I feel like I made a mistake. But thank you so much. Did you know it was Rose's birthday yesterday? It was. It was. I joined the Flirty 30s club. For anyone who hasn't seen it, I gifted 6, but literally it's I love it. I love the accident. It's a great accident. I'll take it. Oh, that's actually a really smart suggestion to place a block here. Yay! It works. I did it right. Let's go. But yeah, I actually posted some very fun kid pictures on like from Baby Row on my Instagram today. And I must say they're low-key kind of superior. They're very silly. Okay, so we're gonna need that observer and all of that and stuff, and we're gonna need that and that and that and that and that. I want my shovel. Oh. Oop, there's a bit of water back there. Let's hope that didn't ruin anything. Oh, I fell in again. I didn't mean that. I just wanted to go get some stone because okay, hold on. I need to... controls... There we go. I like the shift toggle when I'm in the end, but otherwise it's annoying. I needed smooth stone. I know. Isn't that ridiculous? I dyed my hair blonde as a kid. Like, who does that? That's actually genuinely not okay. Like, who does that to their kids? Like, the fact that my parents thought that was okay. Shake my head. Can't believe it. Can't believe it. Actually ridiculous. Okay. That block is having a little rave up there. No. Let's get rid of that one as well. Okay. That looks pretty smooth. Then we definitely need some light because it's pretty dark, and I think the sugarcane doesn't even grow if it's dark. So let's place that up there. And then I just want to cover it with glass and put some trapdoors back there. And then that one can start working while we work on the second farm, which I think should be easier now that I've done one, right? Like the second one should go faster, right? Surely. Sugarcane farm is going well. One of the little thingies is done. I just realized that I forgot to take a trapdoor. Oh well. So now I'm just gonna cover it with glass so that it looks a bit fancier. And also the things can't go anywhere. The sugarcane, like it will literally just go into the hopper minecart and that's it. But it's going well, I think. Look, sugarcane farm. Yay. That sounded like an avocado. Way. Oops. Nope. Which honestly, that would not be me if I got gifted an avocado. If I get an avocado, I'll go like, ew, an avocado. Disgusting. I'm not an avocado girly. But yeah, we got a sugarcane farm. Now we just need wait for it to grow. And then as soon as one of them grow, all of the pistons will fire. And then it will just drop and it will come and it will go into these minecarts or these chests. Throwing away my avocado I wanted to give you at TwitchCon. Yes, please. Sorry. Sorry, but I mean, I would throw it away as well. So no, I would probably give it to Scott. He would actually be happy with it. Like, honestly, he would probably like it. I make them as well sometimes, but the activation can be starting just a bunch of pistons firing. Like an entire, wow, Ro, speaking is apparently difficult. Just an entire wall just moving. Okay, let's get that. Let's get some trapdoors. Of course, Scott likes them, apparently. Okay. See, now if you want to access the chest, you can just go like that, and then you can close them off so that you don't actually fall into anything. I love how I was like, okay, let's make this room not too ugly. The room is definitely really ugly. But it's functional. And we're only gonna have to come in here like every once in a while, right? Like not very often. Okay, so can I? That's the question. No, I think it will actually be better if I move the whole thing forward. I think it's just smarter. So that means that the rails is gonna go here, I think. Right. Right row. Because then if the rails is here, that's correct. That's correct. Okay. So then the chest, double chests go here. I actually have 4 chests left, so that's perfect. There we go. And then we need to get the hoppers. Because I have 2 left. Hi, Nymphleora. Welcome in. It's good to see you. I just realized I think with 2 I should be fine. I don't even need that many hoppers as I put in the last one. I can technically literally just go like this. And then I need my redstone torches. Oh, I only have 1 of those left. Okay. I definitely need to make new ones. Yes, I'm working on an automated sugarcane farm right now. And once that is done, I am going to travel a little bit because I actually need to go to 2 different waypoints. Oh, I already have sticks. What do you need for a redstone torch? I didn't mean to turn on caps lock. Okay. Oh, I don't have redstone. I was like, why is that not working? A little rusty. Yeah, 1.20 has been a while, but honestly, it's still, I mean, it still works. Your knowledge is still there. Most of the things are still the same. Like, things change, but also not that much. There's mostly like new things in the game, I think. Okay, we need that there. Is that correct? No. Because that's where the rails is gonna go. So we need that there. And then that's where the rails goes. No. Bro, get your shit together. The rails is gonna go on top of here. So we go like, nope. That. And then we just put stone like so. And then the activator rail can go there. And then we need to go like that. And we can put that. And then we can put that. I have the normal rails. And then I need that one. Yay, that's powered. Yay, that's powered too. Let's go. I needed... Okay, I'll definitely need that later. I only have 1 observer left and like no pistons, so I'm gonna have to make that as well. There was something that I wanted to get. Hopper minecart. Because I don't have any. Also, Felinaro, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for redeeming the hi, I'm new. If you have any additional questions, please feel free to ask. We need a chest. Then we need a hopper. Then we need a minecart. And then we need a hopper minecart. There we go. And then we put it on here. And then it's gonna just make its way back and forth. I just realized I put that... Oh no, that's infuriating. That should have been 1 lower. I made a mistake. I made a mistake. And I'm gonna fix it because that's gonna annoy me till the end of my days. All of this should be 1 lower. Whee! So that redstone torch should be there. That block should be there. That powered rail should be there. Oh, true. Thank you. True, true, true. So that rail should go in there, actually. And then we have the 2 hoppers over there. So that one goes there, and then the normal rail goes on here. And then we have our chests. That go... here and here. Then we need the hopper. Where did I... I just want to test something. Yeah, that goes in there, so that's good. Let's get rid of this. And that can go there. On that side, there's no hopper, so it's fine. Powered rail. And then I need to get an extra rail, actually, because I have them here, though, so that's good. Yeah, now there's a block in between, so that should be okay. So then we have that. There we go. And the reason I needed to move that is because now the sand will be on floor level. Like that. Yeah, sure. That totally didn't happen. Then we need to have my buckets because, oh. Yeah, that water is covered up, so I'm gonna have to go get new water. Oopsie. That's fine, though. We have a really big water source out here, actually. I'm not used to having wings. I keep accidentally, like, sort of gliding. Also, hi, Alma and Mark and Capricorn. Welcome in. I hope all of you are doing so well. New water in this economy? How dare I? How dare I? I can't believe it. There we go. Water everywhere. Let me actually just quickly empty that so that I have all the buckets and I can put them back in here. Then we need pistons. That's the next big step. Technically, I need to make pistons and observers. I only have old water. You only have old water? What am I running out of if I do this? Planks. It's like I'm seeing that I'm missing a resource, but I don't know what it is. I think I had 9, right? Ew! Thomas, no way you just said that. No way you just actually said that. That is disgusting. Especially considering Esther wasn't even here for that. So that, like, imagine hearing that without any context. Also, Esther, I'm so sorry you had to just hear that. That is absolutely terrible. Absolutely terrible. I can't believe you just said that. Okay. We're gonna have to make observers now. Esther's just vibing. Esther's like, I'm fine. I don't need the context. I know this community is weird and like it'll surely make sense. What am I running out of? Cobblestone. Luckily, that is a resource we have more of. There we go. 9 observers. Then I need my redstone dust. And we're gonna have to go behind the thing. Let's get a block up here so I can jump up. Well, that's gonna be great. I'm gonna have to go behind and pray that there's not gonna be any water. Okay, there's no water. Good, good, good. See, the second farm is going faster. If I hadn't made a mistake, we would have been done by now. I just cannot get out of here right now, but we can fix that. There we go. Yay! Okay. That can go there. Then... Is that also... Yeah, we can just go like that. And then we have 3 trapdoors there later. Yeah, that should be fine. Listening to my sister, her hot tea. So I was like, recycled water or something. Didn't rechat. Okay. Well, I think that's good. I think it was actually wise to not rechat at that moment because it was definitely something. I made a mistake. Chat, I made a mistake. We can fix it though. It's like an easy fix. But I made another mistake. Yeah. I realized that. I realized that. I realized that I had messed that up. Exactly in this moment. It's like something was already feeling off and I couldn't really pinpoint what. And then I was like, ah, there we go. That's also, I was like, why do I still need to dig into the wall? I thought I moved the farm forward to prevent this. Well, I did, but then I still messed it up. Did some things go into the hoppers? Oh, a sand block went into hoppers. I was already kind of confused about this. So, yeah, the water needs to be covered up. And then everything needs to go on top of this. So we have 9 pistons, 9 observers. But I'm glad we figured it out. You know? Because it's not a difficult fix. I can do this. See? Second time will be easier, right? Well, yeah, if you don't make mistakes. Exactly like I said. If I hadn't made mistakes, we would have been done by now. But to be fair, would it really be a Minecraft project if we made no mistakes? Honest question. I don't think so. I don't think so. See, and I fixed it. That was pretty fast. Let's do a double check, actually. Yeah, that works. So then I needed to get the glass. I'm still confused as to why there isn't... Oh, I see. Hold on. Do I have more smooth stone? No. What are those mistakes you speak of? Mistakes? I don't see any mistakes. I actually see a perfect build. There's 0 mistakes there, actually. It's perfectly fine. I don't see the problem. Okay, let's get some trapdoors as well. Roll back the VOD? Nah. What? Why would that's not necessary. No need to roll back anything. We're like fine. We are absolutely fine. Okay. I need to move that. Oh, that torch went into the chest, but that's actually a good test. Then we can see if everything's connected properly. There we go. Let's encase it like it's an extremely valuable resource. There we go. Everything was perfect. What are you talking about? Exactly. Exactly. I do not see the problem. I'm curious, like, that one is gonna fire off really soon. Technically, you only need that trapdoor. But I think it's nice to be able to access a bit easier. Yeah, there's our torch. So that worked. Okay, hold on. Let's get the sugarcane. And let's actually put that in the chest here. Let's get all... Oh, we still had one observer. I could have just used that earlier. Oh, well. That's fine. Is this a pretty room? No. I'm going to try to make it prettier, though. I know what's happening. I'm just looking at blocks. See? But that's what I like. I like that you guys are just here for the vibes. Because honestly, I am too. When I'm doing these farms, I mostly don't really understand what I'm doing. Like, I have a vague idea, but also not really. Well, that looks ugly, but I'll just leave it. I'm also just vibing here. And I think that's beautiful that we can just vibe together like that and it's all just fine. I'll put that in there as well. Some more redstone. We have the leftover glass. Exactly. Just enjoy and chill. That's the way to go. Let's put that in there. I keep moving the things around. I still have sand and dirt. Yeah, exactly, Thomas. Everyone has like a very specific role in the community, and that's why it works. That is why it works. Oh, the hoppers can go into the redstone chest, actually. That can go back in there. And then I was gonna get this. And I was gonna get this. I could actually go for both. We could repeat the pattern. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Thank you. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Let's put a lantern here and let's put a lantern here. Obviously, we have the ugly torches, but that's just to make the thingsies grow. Actually. Okay, hold on. You guys are gonna have to forgive me. But I just realized something and I now want to fix it. What is the middle? Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. That should be the middle one. Oh, I think my other glass went into one of the chests. It did. That means the system is working. That looks better. I like that more. It went into the thing again, didn't it? Yep. Good test for the system again. I'm waiting for that to grow. There we go. Oh, that was so satisfying to see. I'm really glad we got to witness that. I know that's very silly that I got so happy about that, but... Is that the... No, that was actually the wrong... So, we have now officially confirmed that the farm works. Oh, oops. And that I do not know how to place blocks. That was cool, right? And now we don't have to worry about farming this anymore. Oh no, I broke them with my wrong pickaxe. Well, that was cool for as long as it lasted, because then I fucked up. So I need to get my glass. Also, hi Veldar, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. There. Okay, we're definitely gonna need another lantern here. Let's get the Minecraft one. There we go. Oh. Okay, now we have lanterns. I think that looks better for sure. Okay, we're gonna have to get more stuff. I'm gonna have to get more wool. Hold on. And then actually, I might want to change the pattern because we've already done that here. I might want to actually get wool, white and pink. Or, you know what? We should go for green. We should go for light green and dark green. Because that matches with the fact that it's a sugarcane farm. Greens. Let's go for 2 greens. Actually, I do not need as much green like I took here. There we go. That should be fine. Well, should that be fine? It's a big space row. Maybe actually just take the wool. Did you know that if you turn a boat upside down, you can wear it as a hat? Because it's capsized. I literally had to read that out loud to get it. Holy shit. I like it though. That's good. Wait. Oh no. I did not see her getting slain. What's a pirate's least favorite letter? Do I want to know? Oh my god. Stop switching block. I was gonna say, is it R? But pirates say R a lot, so why would it be its least favorite letter? Yeah, yo. The way that Brian said that was so unbothered. Yo. Ellen, thank you so much for the 40 freaking 1 months. And also at... What the heck? Do you mean tier 2? Thank you so much. I appreciate it. How are you doing? Please enjoy all your subby perks for a whole month more. It is really good to see you. I hope you're having a phenomenal day today. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Oh my god. That was the exact amount I needed. I'm low-key kind of shocked that I somehow got that. Oh, oops. That's fun. I like that. You know what would also be fun? If the walls were made of moss. And you know what we actually have a lot of? Moss. Because we have a moss farm. Or do we want to go... We could do moss with like the green planks as a... What is it called? A texture. That's the word I was looking for. Yes, of course, Noah. Of course. Thank you so much for the lurk. I appreciate it. Let's actually get 3 stacks, I think should do. Also, let's get some flowering azalea. I don't think I have any azalea leaves. Maybe I have some left back at the base. I don't know. Yeah, what is this patch? I've seen people play it, but I actually have no idea what it is. For some reason, the title is not enticing. Which obviously says absolutely nothing. Like, it's really silly. Oh. Oop. Oop, oop, oop. Water. There we go. No. What is she doing? Just a cool game. Okay, but like, what do you do in the game? Like, what's the... Oh, there's water here. What's like the premise of the game? Oop. Oh. Yeah, the water flooding obviously ruined my carpet. Sad. Well, oops. We can fix that. That's okay. That is okay. And then we need to... Hi, Anna. Hello, hello. How are you doing? I hope you're doing so well. It is good to see you today. Oop. I didn't mean to break that block either. Okay, I don't necessarily mind the fact that like, behind the thing is stone. Oh my god. How am I gonna get rid of those blocks? Nope. That one. And that one. And that one. And that one. Okay, I think that should be stone. That should be moss. 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 I still hate how somehow the room did not turn out symmetrical because I moved something. Try press control. If I press control, it goes down again. Oh, if I sneak. There we go. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. So shift. Okay. I kind of like the moss ceiling. I think that looks funky. We'll have to put that back in a sec. That one too. I was like, nah, I don't want to make it too decorated. It's going to be fine. And now I'm decorating it after all. It's just fun, okay? It's just fun to decorate things. Oh, that's annoying. And also, if I stop decorating, I'm gonna have to explore. Because I have to go to 2 different waystones. And the first time, I don't think I'll have enough rockets to fly to the waystone. Which means that I have to walk there. I don't think it's far. Because I think it's at Bobby Mac's place. And I think Bobby Mac settled pretty close through the honey base. Oop. I hate when you're looking up that the controls are like somewhat reversed. It confuses my brain so much. But there we go. And then I need my lanterns back. There we go. Actually, let's move that 1 block over so that it's not symmetrical. Yeah, I want to get glowberries too. I think that would honestly be really cute. And what I wanted to check was if I still had... I definitely have glowberries, like I'm sure of that. Leaves, I wanted to see, do I still have... I have normal azalea leaves. Honestly, maybe that could be cute too. Oh, that block definitely needs to change into... Let's do moss as well. I think that's cute. Okay, I'm gonna quickly remove this so that I can dig down here. Oh. I did not mean to remove the sand there. That's unfortunate. I don't even know where that sand went. Oh, it fell down. Oh, what? How did I do that? Having two powerful tools in Minecraft, genuinely frustrating. Okay, that doesn't... I need the rails back. I need to push that minecart. Oh, fuck. I'm gonna have to... There we go. Okay, that went into the hopper, I think. Can I put it on the Yeah, let's go. I fixed it. Okay, now let's try to do this without breaking anything that I'm not supposed to break. I just wanted to put some pretty leaves back here, but okay. Fine. I guess the game was like, hell no. I just wanted to make it pretty, but sure. That's where the carpet goes, so you can't see that. Look, but that looks kind of cool. I like that. I don't know if I like the stone walls now, but I guess that is something that I don't know if I want to fix it. Like, it kind of makes the farm stand out. I'm gonna do it smarter this time. I'm gonna go like this so I don't mess it up again. There we go. And then I need the carpet again. It's very simple, but I like it. Okay. Honestly, glowberries would be... Oh, good point. There's a missing sugarcane. You're absolutely right. I did not think of that. Thanks for telling me. Okay. I mean, the thing is, we're not going to be here all that often, all the time. So it's fine if it's not, like, perfect. But I just wanted to make it look a little less ugly, you know? Okay, glowberries. I think we still have bone meal in here. Otherwise, obviously, we have... Yeah, we still have bone meal. Okay, perfect. Because I might actually change out these lanterns for glowberries. Because they just look really cute. They're gonna grow towards the floor anyways, so I might as well... Ooh, there's more here. There we go. Oh. I think that looks cute. Hold on. Just want to add like a little bit more greenery. Just to frame in the farms a little bit. Okay, we need to leave that open. Well, actually, we could technically block that trapdoor. Because if you open those two, you can actually reach everything. Now it just has like a little frame around it. That already makes it look really cute. And now I don't really mind that there's stone in there. Like, that really sort of makes the farm stand out. And then... you can still access both of the chests pretty easily. The only thing is, I think... Oop! I didn't mean to break that. Lol. There we go. I think I need to break this one because I want to put a trapdoor in the floor so you don't really see the hole in the floor that much. And then we're going to clean out my inventory. Hold on. I need more. There we go. Spruce trapdoor. There we go. Now there's just one thing I still need. Oh, I don't have any. Well, that's unfortunate. I need my sticks as well. I just want to make some signs. You need a stick and a plank, right, for a sign? Am I just imagining things? Oh, I need 6 planks. Aw, that's infuriating. Okay, let's clean out. I was so confused. I was like, why is this not working? Well, that's why. How rude. No! I like the sort buttons, but sometimes I click the wrong one and then I don't like them anymore. Okay, let's plop all the wool and the carpet and stuff in here. We can put the moss in here, actually. I wanted to still put a thing with an azalea. Like a little, planter with an azalea. I think that'd be cute. Glowberries can go in here. That can go in there. I guess we could even... Hold on, I have an idea. Do I need... Yeah, I need iron for it. I do not need my bone meal anymore, so I can put that away. I want to do like some hanging flower pots with azalea in them as well. I was gonna make more planks though, and that's why I needed inventory space. I was gonna do... No, that one. And then I want to make pale oak signs. There we go. Just in case Amber doesn't know. You know, you never know. Maybe she'll come in here and she'll not know. So we have to make a sign so she'll know. I don't need the lanterns anymore either. But I think, yeah, we have these ones. That could still be cute, but I also kind of need this. And then I need to make flower pots and chains. There we go. We can... Considering this is asymmetrical, that would kind of be a good corner for it, I think. And then we can put one in there and one in there. And we can get the chains. And let's see. Do I want to do... Maybe I want to do double chains. Yeah, that's cute. And then maybe one like in the middle of the room with a single chain. Ooh, I just heard that we got some... Yes. Okay, I like that. And then maybe one with a double chain here again. Oh, I don't have a flower pot anymore. I don't think you can put these at the bottom. You can put those at the bottom of a chain. Lol. Don't know why one would want to do that, but that is funny. Did you guys know that? That you could put that at the bottom of a chain? I guess you could do pretty cool build things with that if you wanted to. But let's put that there and that there. See? Isn't that cute? Super simple, but I like it. That makes me feel like we actually created something that just is really nice. Like it actually looks good. It's not just functional. Which I think is very nice. Now let's clean out our stuff. Oh, I still had a green carpet. That can go in tree saplings, I guess. And then we're gonna have to do a couple of things. We're gonna start by... Hold on, I'm gonna check the coordinates of the creeper farm because Max sent them over. Because that's the other thing we need. I think what I first want to do is I want to go get gunpowder from the creeper farm so that with that we can make a bunch of rockets. Maybe we can put a barrel in the sugarcane farm where we can store rockets. And maybe a barrel with like gunpowder. So if you want to make new ones, I think that might be nice. But she sent the coordinates. And the coordinates are minus 70, 30. So that's right about here. 63, that's fine. And then 300. 300, 300, 300. Okay, so it's a little... It's like... right about here. Right about here. Create waypoint. Creeper farm. And she said that she put a waystone on top of it. So we should be able to teleport there. I'm trying to see what would be closest. I think maybe just traveling there is going to be easiest. Literally just going over land, like literally straight across. I think that should be good. Because I was thinking maybe it would be shorter to travel to Honey Base. Maybe we can go villager trading because then we can just walk straight up. I think honestly that might be the better call. Okay, I just slept, but we can just go travel there, I guess. Because as soon as we have gunpowder and we have the waystone activated, we can literally teleport there back and forth. Which means that we can basically get gunpowder really easily from now on. Okay, and then it's just literally that way. But then we can get gunpowder really easily. And with our sugarcane farm, we should have sugarcane easily. So then in total, we should be able to make rockets easily. And then what I want to do, like I said, I forgot to touch the waypoint at the portal. That leads to the ender. To the ender, sure, to the end. That is, Jesus, I don't think I'd seen that hole before. It's a big hole. No, Mac! Girlypop, what are you doing? I just keep getting death messages. I keep getting death messages from Mac. Oh, poor thing. Poor baby. She's really going through it. I mean, she's in the nether, so I would be going through it as well. It is valid. Also, we are the only two people on. I was like, I don't see anyone else in chat responding, but that's because literally we are the only two on. Whoa! I almost died. Almost fell into a hole. Okay. Yep, that's a big hole. What can I say? What can I say? If we brought bones, we could have actually gotten a dog. That would have been cute. Okay, I think we're almost there. That was a way shorter walk than I expected. I expected it to be a really long walk, but... there should be a waystone somewhere here. Hold on. -7. Okay, it's more that way, actually. No, it's more that way. I picked up an egg. I don't need an egg. 7:30, so that would be right here. And then 3:01. But then 63. So it's below. Well, that's great. Are you... Mac, are you sure? I'm trying to see even on the map. Like, if I can see where there potentially would be a creeper farm here. But, I don't see a thing. It is somewhere underground here, but surely if she made a creeper farm, there's a way to get to it, right? Right? Mac, you have me confused. I don't even see any creepers on the map. Oh, it is minus 300. I'm in the wrong place. I was already so confused. I was like, what? All this time I was literally... Okay, so we're actually... It's not here. Delete waypoint. It is... Here. It's not that much further, but it's still very silly. Oh my god. No, that's not a super long walk. We literally just walked from here to here. Hey, there's an alley. Why is there an alley here? Hold on. That surely is a lost alley. Oh. And you know what I do when I find lost allays? I have to go... Look at it! Oh my goodness! Hello, baby girl! Do you want to come with me? Hi! Come! I can't believe I just found an alley randomly. Hello? There's not even a pillager outpost here. Okay, but I kind of don't want to, like, take you with me the entire walk. So I might just get, like, a quick little bit of wood and make a little fence post and, like, put you somewhere, and then I'll come get you later. I'll get you later. She might despawn though. Also, sorry, this song, I cannot deal with it. We have to skip it. She might despawn because she is not name tagged. I might risk it though, because I really don't want to walk all that way with an allay. Oh, well, I was like, I could put her... What do I do? What do you think is smart? Chat, help me. I mean, we could literally go on the water. I have my boat. Then it's not as annoying to take her. Okay, I'm just gonna do that. I'm just gonna do that. Come on. We're going on an adventure. I know you'll like that. Watch out for the berry bushes, okay? Don't die. I said watch out for the berry bush, and you go straight in them. See, allays are like toddlers. They literally do never listen. Don't think I can be of any help. Don't worry. I was mostly saying it out loud so that I would make a decision myself. But I think we can mostly just go on the water. Like, the biggest part of the route, we can literally just be on water. So I think we should be okay. And then we go to the creeper farm. And I think from here, we can even go on water all the way back to our home if we wanted to. Because the biggest problem with allays is that they're actually really annoying. They get stuck on trees and stuff. But as soon as we travel back by water, that's not a problem at all. I can't just let a baby allay wander in the woods. That's not something I can do. I wonder how she got there though, because there's no pillager outpost close by. And usually when you free an allay, they will actually start despawning. Is it easier to make? Technically, yes, but she's holding an item. So that's also something like, I don't know if it is actually... Oh, well, wait, this is actually Mac's base. Wait, what if we give Mac an allay? Because we already have 3, so if we want more, we can technically breed them. Mac, I left a little blue gift at your front door. Now Mac has an allay. Hee hee. She's a rescue I found on the way to your house. So obviously she needs to live with you. Oh, well, I think she likes Mac's house a lot. She literally went inside on her own accord. I might sleep. I'm sleeping in Mac's bed. Oh my goodness. I feel like it's a whole new level of our friendship. Is that the sound that an allay makes? Oh my god. Hello? I'm not kidding. I heard... Did you mute me? She muted me. Chat. Yay. I found her, like, between basically here and the villager breeder. She was just floating about. She's holding... Yeah, she's here. Well, she's hiding. She's shy. There she goes. She's holding a stick. What? Oh, wait. Stream can't hear you. I just realized Stream can't hear you.
Oh,
there,
you're good,
there we go. Now Stream can actually hear you.
Yeah, I had an allay and I lost her forever ago.
Really?
And that's why when you said I found her around your house, I was like, wait, shut up. I literally lost her somewhere when I was exploring because I ran away from her so fast and then she never followed me.
Oh
again.
no!
I couldn't find her.
Oh no! But yeah, she's safely back home now.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much. I love her.
Hee hee. I was like trying to decide if I was gonna leave her in the woods because like, oh, it's gonna be so annoying to walk with her over here. And then I realized that I could go by water. It's like, okay, I'll take her. And then I arrived here and I realized it was actually your house. So I was like, oh, I should leave her here.
Oh, were you at the creeper farm?
I was gonna go here, yeah.
Did you get up there yet? You have to go up the waterfall.
No. So okay, wait. Tell me, where is it?
Okay, so follow me because it's kind of confusing when you go there. It's just like a big stream of water, and you have to swim all the way to the top. But then there's a waystone at the top that you can hit.
Perfect.
So
oh my god, yes.
So do you see this big thing of water?
Oh yeah. Oh my god. What?
Yeah.
What on earth?
Apparently, it's better to build a creeper farm really high in the sky. I don't know. It was the tutorial I followed. So you have to swim all the way up, and then you'll get on the platform. And at least if you fall, you'll hit the water. So
that's good because I am embarrassing when it comes to going up water streams.
Well, if you saw how many times I died today, it was very many times. So you are fine.
Might have seen something in chat. Yeah. Also, question.
Yeah.
are you aware you're still wearing a pumpkin head?
Yes, I literally
Okay.
was in the end. So when I died in lava, so I lost my elytra. So I was in the end going to get more elytra, and that's why I forgot
Oh, okay, good. For a second, I was like, hold on. Is this like an accident you forgot to take it off? Because I don't know if you have the mod that removes the visual annoyance.
I do,
Yeah. So then it's like easy to forget you're wearing one.
I know. I see myself in the bottom corner, and I'm like, oh god.
Oh god, yeah. It looks
Very.
so dumb. Like there was a point in the end where I died and I was okay. Well, I guess she was done talking to me. And she was like, "You tell me my pumpkin head looks dumb? Goodbye." I insulted Captain Mac and she was like, "Yeah, I don't want to talk to you anymore." Did her Minecraft crash or something? That timing was embarrassingly comedic. I literally said, "It looks so dumb," and then she was like, "Okay, well, goodbye." I'm gonna try and swim up the water stream, okay? Hello?
Okay.
Hello.
I got kicked. I'm back.
The timing of that was hilarious. I literally said, "It looks so dumb," and you left.
I was so offended. I had to go.
You were like,
couldn't take it anymore.
how dare you disrespect my pumpkin head like this?
Oh my god. Well, enjoy the travel up. It's like 250 blocks up or something.
Oh my god. Okay, well,
she's really up there.
if you see me fall like 5 million times, please ignore, okay? Just pretend it's not happening.
Fine. You'll be fine.
I hope so. I hope so.
Thank you for the allay.
Yeah, of course. Well, I mean, I found her. I just rescued her.
I know. I couldn't find her, so I feel like you found my girl.
I did. Well, I'll tell you the honest reason why I found her. I read the coordinates of the creeper farm wrong, so I went to plus 300.
Oh.
And that's where your allay was.
Oh my gosh. Well, it makes sense because I did travel quite a ways away, and then what happened is I warped out, and then I lost her.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
Well, I guess me not being able to read coordinates has an upside then.
Yes.
Yeah. But good luck in the end with getting another thingy. You got this.
I'll get there.
You can do it. I'll see ya. Bye. Bye. Thank you. Also, Triz, what the heck? Thank you so much for the 47. Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh my god, chat, I'm doing it again. And I'm actually right outside the water. So I can breathe. Okay, watch me still die at the top, but still. Look, I'm going. Low-key impressed with myself. But thank you so much, Triz, for the freaking 47. That's such a long time. It's almost as long as this water elevator. Almost. The way I'm just chilling up here. Wait, really? Twitch auto-primed? No way. I did not know that was a thing. Let's freaking go, I guess. Oh, Jesus Christ, this is tall. I mean, I've once built a creeper. Well, not a creeper farm, a mob farm, but it's basically the same build. It's basically the same build. Oh, we can now teleport here. That is so much better. That's literally what I wanted to do. Okay, I have a question, chat. I think we can just stand here and swing the creepers as soon as they start to spawn. I think so. I just wonder if I stand here, can they not see me? I thought you're supposed to have slabs at the bottom. I came here and it said it was my sub anniversary. Honestly, that's nice. No, I know I have to wait, but I thought you needed a slab. But apparently you don't. Slay. Okay, so I kind of want to be here for a little bit and actually kill some creepers so that we can get some gunpowder. Because then we can take the gunpowder and we can make some rockets before I fly to the other waypoint that I still wanted to get today. Because there's actually another waypoint, the one that leads to the end portal, that I want to get to. I don't know how far it is. I need to look back in my own stream to find the coordinates. I might use a warp scroll, but to be honest, I just want to make a bunch of rockets so that I don't have to worry about it. So I'll just stay here for a little bit to slay some creepers. But I also kind of have to go pee. So maybe, because I think I'm going to go for like just a little bit longer today, just like 15 minutes or so. 15, 20 minutes so that I can do all the things I wanted to do. But then maybe I can just stand here for a little bit while I quickly go pee. And then when I come back, I can slay a bunch of creepers. Does that sound like a plan? Then I'll see you guys in like a couple of minutes. BRB. I'm back. We can watch the sunset together. Amazing. Look at that. Look at all that gunpowder. Look at all those chickens. I guess it's pretty well lit up. We don't even have to sleep. We just need to chill here for just a bit. Basically. So romantic, right? It's actually really pretty. Like seeing the sunset here. You know. Watch the sunset together. Why do they spawn there? Okay, I'll explain. While it's nighttime, I'll explain how this works. So do you see that really big tower up there? I really wish that I had a free cam right now because then I can actually show it. But basically what Mac did is she built a big box up there. And in that big box, it's completely dark. And then I'm guessing she actually used carpets to spawn proof it for any other mob, because creepers are technically a little bit shorter than any other mob in the game. So if you have a block and you put carpet on top of it, a creeper can still spawn, but a skeleton cannot, and a spider also cannot. I think there's something else you have to do for the spiders. I don't exactly remember what. I once built a farm and I decided to keep all the mobs, but I remember that you needed to put carpet down because the skeletons and the zombies cannot spawn on top of carpet, but the creepers can. Don't ask why. But creepers are just really silly. They're short guys. And then what happens is there's like a water stream. So when they spawn, they get pushed and then they fall down this tower. And that's why when they land here, I can show you if I hover over it. Oh, well, don't explode. That creeper, do you see at the top, there's like only the 2 leaves? That's because of the fall, the creeper already took a lot of damage, and that's why the creeper is only a one-hit kill. So I basically slam it with my sword, and bam. And then it dies. Normally, you have to hit a creeper multiple times, but now it dies pretty fast. And yeah, that's how it works. A little creeper, yeah, they're just like short kings. How do they fall? So inside, in like the big box, in every single corner, there's a water stream. And that water stream basically pushes everything to the middle. It's the same with the iron farm. When like an iron golem spawns there, there's basically just a water stream that pushes them. And then they fall all the way down, and then we kill them. And then we get their gunpowder. And as you can see, Mac used pink glass because normally if a creeper can see you, it will start to explode. But we don't want anything exploding in here because as soon as things explode, obviously the whole farm would break. But by using stained glass instead of normal glass, the creepers can technically not see me. That's why I asked, though, if we shouldn't use other glass, because I feel like if I stand too close here, they can actually see me. Why is the water not falling? So the water in Minecraft has a maximum amount of blocks it can travel. And the farm up there is designed so that if you place it all the way in the corner, it basically goes exactly until the middle block. And there's also fence gates in the middle so that creepers can go through, but the water cannot. But yeah, as you can see, it's really good for gunpowder, and it's also really good for XP. But yeah, I once built one of the... if we go back to my forever world, once Girlypop is done, we can actually go into my forever world, and there I have the free cam mod, which allows me to just like basically press a button and then fly around freely, just like in creative mode. Then my character will just stay on the platform, but I can just move around freely. Then I can actually go up into the farm and I can show you what it looks like on the inside. Because I built exactly this, but then without the carpet trick. So that's because I didn't want only creepers. I also wanted skeletons and stuff like that so that I could also get bone meal. But yeah, it's a pretty nice farm. I do feel like depending on like how many layers you build, because that big block, like big box up there. Oh yeah, exactly. A 2x2 area. So as long as you don't have that, spiders cannot spawn either. And why does it need to be up this high? So that it doesn't interfere with any other spawn rates. So in Minecraft, like there's like all kinds of variables that will decide whether a mob will spawn or not. One of the variables is light level. That's why at night mobs will spawn and during the day they won't. However, and also why it helps to light up the area because then mobs don't spawn. But the other thing is within a certain vicinity, there's only that many mobs that will spawn. So the higher up you go, there is nothing else around here. So the entire likelihood or spawnability of mobs on this farm will actually be here in this area. Like there's no other block that mobs can spawn on, if that makes any sense. Also, it feels like why is no more see, I should have complained earlier. Yeah, the only place mobs can spawn at all is inside the farm. Which means that if you like place it elsewhere, it just reduces the spawn rate, which means that your farm is less effective. And I already feel like this farm is not extremely fast. But it is a modular farm. So the box that you build where they can spawn, you can basically duplicate that as many times as you like, making the farm more and more and more efficient. However, if you want to make the most effective creeper farm, this is definitely not the design. I saw a video from like a person on Hermitcraft, the guy that also does all of the redstone and like basically the guy that's building the game within the game. Like it's crazy. This guy is highly talented. He made an extremely okay FedEx, sure. You are a horrible person. You know, get wrecked. I hope you step on Legos and that your porridge is cold on the inside when you eat it. You know, I just hope that you wake up tomorrow and you're still tired. Sorry. I was like, I don't want to click out a game to ban them. So until then, I'm just going to roast them. I'm just, you know. Imagine being that sour. Imagine going into people's stream and telling them that they play a game horribly. Wow. Esther's like, sorry, I was snacking. I love that, though. I love that. Literally, like, oh my God. Imagine being that sad. Like, I genuinely, I can't even bring myself to feel sorry. I'm literally like, that's just so pathetic. Also, the sun is starting to rise. That's a weird hole in the clouds. We can watch the sunrise together. Do you guys want that? Look. It's very romantic. We watched the sunset and now we're actually going to watch the sunrise. Thank you, Alex. Thank you. Honestly, we love it. Bring all the good vibes. I hope you're doing well. It's good to see you. Sorry, I'm working on your Christmas card. Hollow's like, I'm already doing one of the other tasks. No, you're all good. You're all good. Literally, like, I know that when I started streaming, I would have probably been like, oh my God, someone's being rude. Am I actually bad at this game? What do I do? Help. Now I just, like, I know eventually we'll ban them, but it's all fine. It's all fine. Look. Chat, isn't this romantic? We're watching the sunset together, or the sunrise together. We watched the sunset first, now we're watching the sunrise. This feels magical. I love it. I love it a lot. Actually, it's really pretty. I'm not gonna lie. That's very nice. I do feel like the glass is making very pretty light back there. I do feel like the spawn rate of this farm is not like super high. Not to complain, because Mac built it and I'm literally using it. It's just more that this is probably not the most exciting. See, I love how there's like nothing in the area. And Mac is here, 194 blocks below me. But this is probably not the most enticing thing to watch on stream. So I think I'll wait for like one more drop so that we can get a full stack of gunpowder. Because with that and a full stack of paper thing, we can make quite a lot of rockets. But is it one level? I think I don't know. I can't really see. It might be. It might be. But as soon as we have a full stack, and then I think what I'll just do is tomorrow, and always waiting for one more drop. I would like to get a full stack of gunpowder. I think that might be nice. But I guess I'll just AFK here tomorrow. Like, I'll just sit here the entire day. I'm working on other things. So it's easy for me to just have this open in the background. And then, yeah, I was thinking it might be just one level. But it's still fine. It still works. It's still better than not having a creeper farm at all, because then you have to go. I remember in the previous season of Girlypop, I was constantly fighting for my life outside, trying to get more gunpowder. But then I only had an elytra for 3 weeks. Now I have an elytra for 2 entire months. So and also I probably want to travel more because I'm doing a bigger build. We do have the teleportation though. I think that is going to save us a lot of time. If I compare it to season 2, we didn't have the waystones. So every single time I wanted to travel somewhere, I would have to use my elytra and my rockets. I do think that's obviously different now. Okay, come on. Creepers, be spawning. Oh, I wanted to say bye back, but she left. So, come on, creepers. This is your opportunity to drop and die. Ooh, I heard one. You listened. I said this is your opportunity to drop and die, and you did. You're my hero. Okay, let's wait because I think they every single time that like 1 or 2 drop, I think they have like 4 in total that drop. Oh no, I don't see any others. Oh, there we go. Oh, that was fun. We could see. Look, as soon as one spawns, you can see how high up it is, and then it drops, and you can see the levels go down. I do have looting on my sword, so... Oh. This game hates me. I was like, surely that's going to be a full stack. See, now we have to wait for one more drop. Because I said I wanted a full stack. Oh. Stupid creeper farm. Why you do that to me? Come on. Creeper, spawn, fall to your death. It's gonna happen right now. Okay, never mind. Never mind. The good thing is from here, we can teleport right back to our home. You know what I can do in the meantime? While this is actually loading in the background. Let's go. Thank you so much for the 25 stream streak. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I can actually go to my stream from the other day, and I can look up where I need to go for the end portal, like what the coordinates are. Because I did not write it down. I should have, but I didn't. No, I shouldn't have written it down. I should have literally tapped the waystone that I saw, and then I was like, oh, there's a waystone here. And then I just completely ignored it. Okay, this is right here. I can see the coordinates. Okay, yeah, that's definitely quite a far travel. But not as bad as our build site. It's not as bad as our build site. I might go to Honey Base and see if we still have the warp scroll there. Because I cannot imagine that Mac remembered to clean it up. Don't tell her I said that, but I cannot imagine she remembered. Like I would have definitely forgotten, so that would be nice. But just in case, I'm gonna quickly write down. But what few names? Oh my god, literally Timbo, the moment today when you said there was new names for Vector, the way I ran and I immediately screamed at my best friend. We're gonna buy tickets this week. Because to us, like we literally talked about this. Our very first Vector was Gorillaz, Franz Ferdinand, David Byrne. And she didn't see Franz Ferdinand. She went to something else. And an artist that we both have been talking about seeing for like forever is Agnes Obel. There's like Agnes Obel has a really special place in our teenage years. I think it was my dad who started listening to it, and then I started listening to it, and she started listening to it. And one of her most famous songs, Riverside, is a song that me and my best friend and our other best friend used to like sing together. And it holds like a very special place. I'll not go into details because it's not my story to tell. It's literally like not my personal story. So, but it's like, it's one of those things where to us, it's a very special thing. And we've always said, that's her. Yeah. We've always said we want to see her live and never had the opportunity or just never went. I don't know why. She did stop touring for a really long time. So probably that's one of the reasons. But yeah, I'm really excited that she's also going to be there. So we're buying tickets this week. We were like, we'll see who else is going to come. We'll do like a little check with our group because we've been going with like a group of 5 people. But we are definitely going to go no matter what the rest of the group is going to do. Okay, I quickly have to write down the chords. It's minus 171, 79, minus 409. I just wrote it in reminders just in case. Right? That's a lot of creepers. You all die. There we go. See? Okay, now we have... Well, okay. I'll kill you too. See, if you actually just wait here for a while, you get pretty good. See, now we have a stack and a half. Or more. All of a sudden, they start spawning. Okay. Well, also, I just realized... I didn't say hi back. Okay, let's go to Honey Base first. And let's see if we potentially might have the warp scroll. Because if we don't have the warp scroll, we're going to have to travel. Then I'm first going to go home and make rockets because then I'm flying there. Then I am out flying there. But low-key hoping. Okay. I love that someone just made a gas station. The best thing about that creeper farm is that you can jump off. Exactly, you'll just land in the water. So I feel like everyone would be around that area. Also, look. The sound when you walk past here is crazy. Look, this is what happens if you mess with us. This is what happens if you mess with Team Honey. These are our Wixie heads. If anyone tries to steal them, this is what happens. Also, the sound is actually terrifying. That's what we're gonna add into our build as well. Do you not, for anyone who's watched The Last of Us, or played The Last of Us, do you not think that, like, in a way sounds like the clickers? Yeah. It's the things that spawn the warden. Yeah, we're gonna add that into our build everywhere. Okay, take one. Blaze Farm, Blood Moon, Honey Mineshaft, the end! Oh my god. I feel kind of bad, but I'll tell Mac that I took one. There we go! Now we have it. Look, and here's our ender chest. Oh! I want to take a shulker head. I don't know who put them there, but I think I can take one. But yeah, we're not gonna go into the end right now, so that's fine. But now we can actually teleport here. So it's good that I didn't have to fly here. Oh, it was really close to spawn? Oh. I could have literally just gone to spawn and walked there. That would have been such a short distance. I did not realize it was that close. Also, I think I can now remove that waypoint because delete waypoint. We have the waystone there, so that's fine. That is fine. Sakura Grove. Rose Fields? Oh my god, did we travel here? No, we traveled over the water. I'm curious about that biome. I wanna go see that sometime. Okay, but let's go back home. Let's put the shulker head, because I think Amber got one, but I don't think she put it on the wall. Maybe she did. I don't know. Ro has fields. Absolutely. Yeah. No, I don't think she put it up here. Hold on. Okay. I am gonna need blocks. Shulker head. Let's go. Those are all of, like, our double heads. We have quite a lot of heads. Look, that's what I fought. That's what I fought in when we fought the Ender Dragon. But yeah, I was gonna make rockets. And I wanted to make a barrel, actually. What is this? Holly planks. Do we have holly? No, we don't. Mangrove, mahogany. Thanks, mahogany! Sorry. I'll just put that in here then, because that's literally a wood type that I did not have before. Don't tell me I'm the only person who always hears that. Whenever I read the word mahogany, I have to say it like that. It's like an uncontrollable thing. There's no way I'm the only person who does that, right? Right? I need to put this in here. Also, hi, Febs and Jenny. Welcome in. I hope both of you are doing so well. Okay, let's go in here. Let's get some of that sugarcane. Actually, let's get both. Okay, so we need a barrel. We probably also could do with... I just put away my crafting table, but low-key, that crafting table would have been kind of nice in there. Because then we can craft the rockets down there. I think that might actually be nice. And I wanted to make a barrel. Bottle. Sorry, I had to say that very Dutch for some reason. That is true, Timbo. That is true. I do want to be upfront, though. I've said this about other festivals as well. Like, it would be fun to have a little moment. Like, if they're in the program, there's a time where we can, like, grab a beer or something. But I will be there with my friends. And I want to spend time with my friends. For me, that's kind of like my holiday away from stream. So, however, I would love to meet up. But I also don't want to create the expectation that I'll, like, hang out with, you know, people from the community all the time. Because then I know that I would overcommit to something while I was actually also trying to take time offline. I know that technically meeting IRL is also offline, but I'll be there with my friends. And I also would have want to put that like on them. Because I think there's also more people from the community going. And yeah, I don't know. I just want to make sure that I'm upfront about it. But like, I'd love to go grab a beer or something. I think that'd be really fun. I know they have a really good beer garden at Werchter. Good Belgian beer, you know? Okay, let's actually put that in this corner. I think that'd be cute. Let's put that crafting table there. Let's put that barrel over there. Do I like that? I think I do. That's fine for now. I would preferably put something on that. On the crafting table. If you have... No, that pot basically takes the entire space. That's annoying. Like, if you put a carpet on top of it, I don't think you can access the crafting table anymore. I'm trying to figure out, like... I probably will just put a lantern or something. I'll say hi. That's true. It is a very big festival, so... That's why I'm saying, like, we would probably, if we want to see each other, we would have to make a bit of an effort to meet up, which, like, I'd love to. But then I also don't want to, you know, create that sort of expectation of like, oh, because we're making an effort to meet up, then we're going to hang out all the time. I would just feel bad if that happened, you know? If there's a, trapdoor, that could work, as in, I just don't feel like that's super pretty. I might actually go for the pots, considering we already have so many of those. And then I can maybe put like a cherry blossom in there. That could be cute. Spot the redhead girl. Hey, I mean, I think... Yeah, so you have to know it's there. Oh shit, I need... Can I not? Yeah. I forgot we still need a... I just got back from theater practice and they asked how I stay so productive. Let's say I talked about you and the streams. Really? Oh my goodness, that's so cute. That's so cute. Did they understand it? Like, genuine question, because generally when I talk about co-working or something with people that aren't familiar with streams and stuff, they're always super confused about like what it exactly is. Yeah, that's cute. And now if you know that there is a crafting table, you can actually craft. If you don't know, you don't know. There we go. Okay. That's quite a lot of rockets. Let's freaking go. Okay, I have to clean that up. I'll put the paper in here as well, because we'll probably, like, that's just nice to have. And then tomorrow I'll AFK at the creeper farm for a good amount of my day, and then we'll probably have a ton of gunpowder as well. I also just realized I can put that on here. So now we have rockets. That was actually not even that much time. The thing is, if I AFK at the creeper farm, obviously the sugarcane doesn't grow. So I'll probably have to AFK at like both, but also I can AFK in this area with the moss farm on Thursday maybe. A big part of being in Minecraft is also just literally existing in the world while your automated farms are running. Okay, let me put this away. But yeah, we can now fly as much as we want because we have all the ingredients to make rockets, which I think is super nice. And then I think, just to test things out, just because we can. Yes, thank you for the reminder. Thank you, thank you. I do wanna do a little flight. Just because we can. Because I realized that I kinda, when I said earlier, like I wanna check out the Sakura Grove. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually go to the creeper farm. I'm gonna teleport there. And then from there we're gonna fly. Just because I wanna check it out. Just because I can. So actually I just realized I wanna have the creeper. That works. I actually realized that I want to have the creeper base higher up. And I kind of want to have the end higher up as well, because that's where we have an Enderman farm now, which is great for... yeah, that's good. That's good. And then we can just jump down. Are we going to do that? I'm still scared. I love how in Minecraft you can literally just fall like that and not take any damage. And he thought you would show the work you are doing. He watches programming. Yes, actually, this is a question that I also get a lot from people. Is like, oh, do you show what you're working on? Some people do that, of course. Like some people do show what they work on. I didn't do that because of confidentiality initially. Oh, that's where I wanted to go, actually. Oh, interesting. Ow. Still took a hit, but that's fine. Okay. But yeah, because I was basically working for Top Desk, I was not allowed to do that. And then oh, I want to take this. This is so pretty. Ow. Oh my god. Rude. I'm just trying to chop a pretty tree and you come attack me like that? Oh, there's actually another zombie. There's actually quite some mobs here. I don't like it. But I do want to take this tree because it's very beautiful. And I would like to get a sapling of it so that I don't have to come back here. But yeah, when I was working at Top Desk, obviously I was not allowed to show anything that was even potentially confidential. So I just never did that. But I know there's co-working streamers who do share their screen. I want to have these purple leaves too. Hold on, before they despawn. This is so pretty. This is literally like the cherry blossom, but purple. With all the automation, Minecraft feels like a programming game. Oh, that's valid. That is so fair. My god, this is a big tree. Wow. This has like branches and everything. It keeps going. I'm trying to figure out... Okay, there's more here. Like, when it starts despawning, I think that's when it will start dropping saplings as well. Well, this is a difficult tree to chop down, I guess. Yeah, because it just keeps going. Eugene, you're standing in my cherry blossom pile. Exactly. But then Minecraft edition. Oh my god, it's still not... You would say that at one point it starts dropping saplings, no? Because this is actually a real... It kind of looks like mangrove, but almost better. Because mangrove is really red, and this is really genuinely like a dark purple. Oh my god. I'm literally creating a whole new tree as I'm chopping down this tree. Okay, those are starting to despawn, so I think I got everything in this corner. Yeah. My god, this is definitely no small tree. That we're gonna have to keep that in mind when we are gonna plant saplings, I guess. Yep, there's more here. But that's also good because then when you chop it down, obviously you get a lot of wood in return and a lot of leaves and hopefully a lot of saplings. Okay. Just gonna take all of this. I'm seeing saplings, so that's good. I just saw something on the map and now I'm incredibly distracted with chopping down this tree. Oh, but we got multiple saplings already, so that's good. Oh, that's a dark cave. I don't want to go in there. Just let me grab my wood. Also, that's pretty flowers. I want to take those too. Okay, we're getting so much. This feels kind of like a big spruce tree. That's how many resources we're getting from this. Maybe Minecraft can be pretty. I know. I know. Okay, so there's more blocks that we missed. There we go. And then there's one more up there. Hold on. Oops, I reloaded my shaders. I didn't mean to do that. We got like that, and we got 7 saplings. Let's go. Hello? Just trying to jump, please. And we got a whole bunch of the purple leaves. That's pretty. Look there. Wait, there's also one with yellow. But that is the same color as that one. Interesting, but it has yellow leaves. That's also very pretty. I knew that we have this, like, we have this same yellow leaf at the honey base, but I never realized that it came from the sakura tree. But it is very nice. I like it. Okay, there is a skelly coming my way. It's back there. And then I saw the rose field on the map, and I was also curious what that was. But that just looks like... I don't think I like that too much. As in, like, it's pretty with flowers and everything, but... Yes, of course, Torian, of course. I'm also going to wrap up very soon. I just really wanted to check out something on the map and, like, fly, because I could. Because we worked... You know how I was going to do planning for my base? Yeah. To be fair, the sugarcane farm took just a little bit longer than I expected. Okay, but if we ever wanted, we could also see if we can get a yellow sapling. Eventually. That is also pretty. But we got a good amount of saplings for now. And that's more of the stupid witch forest that I hate. I do not like the witch forest at all. The witch forest likes me because it keeps showing up everywhere I go. But I don't like it. I don't like... But that's such a small patch as well. I love that we actually found that because it's pretty. I have my warp stone though, so we can easily travel home. I don't have to use... See, this is the thing. Normally I would have used my wings for that, which would have used rockets and durability on my wings, and now I can just teleport. So I do think we're going to need less rockets than we needed last season, even though we're going to be building much more. At the same time, having rockets is Like, it's going to be really easy to then want to constantly teleport. But I don't think we have... I might put it in the cherry chest. Because it's literally, like, Sakura and Cherry are so similar. It's her birthday Boxing Day. That is true. But I also want to still read before I go to bed. So I don't have to do anything after stream, though. I can literally close my computer and go downstairs and read. So I think we should be fine. I might actually quickly want to plant these because I'd like to chop them down more because I really like this wood. I might plant it here, though, instead of back at our tree farm. Because I think if this starts to interfere with other trees, it becomes a pain in the ass. So these two can go here, and then they can just grow. That's fine. And if nothing else, they'll just look really pretty. I'm reading Mistborn right now, and I'm like halfway through the book. So I've gotten to a point where like I'm actually really into the story. And I just want to continue reading. I spent like a lot of time reading yesterday, and now I'm just obsessed. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. I think I did all the things that I wanted to do, though. I got the waystones. I got the sugarcane farm. I think I got everything. Everything that I wanted to do today. So that's good. That's good. That means that next week, we will be able to actually start planning our big build. I will AFK as much as I can at the sugarcane farm here and at the creeper farm, just so that we can like get a good amount of rockets, so we don't have to do that for a while. And then I think on Friday we're playing Town of City. Apparently there is an update for Town of City. Let's finish the recording. Let's save that replay. There's an update for Town of City. It's like a Christmas update. So I'm really excited for that. I think that's going to be really fun. So we're going to check that out on Friday. And I'll be back with co-working on Thursday as well. But those are the streams for this week because I took the Monday off. There's only 4 streams. Only 4 streams. Oh yeah, if you ever want to see what I'm reading and how far I am in that book and also what is up next and what is on my TBR, you can always do !books. I've basically published it on my website if you want to check it out. But for now, I am going to see who is live. I'm going to see who is playing some Minecraft. I'll just... I'm going to see if they're... I know that some people are on the server, so I don't know if they're streaming on the server. Right now, I saw that Lizzie just joined. I don't know if she's streaming or if she's just joining. Oh my god, there's so many people live. I have to scroll really far in my list. Ooh, there's so many good options. So many good options. Such an influencer. I know. Okay, I know where we're gonna go. We're gonna go to someone who's actually playing Town of City. Who's also doing charity. She's doing Jingle Jam. So, raising funds for the Trevor Project. And I think they might be checking out they're checking out the Christmas update. So that's fun if you already want to go see it. It's a really good friend of mine. Absolutely lovely human being. And I am 100% sure that you guys will enjoy it over there. And I don't get to rate them super often. So I think this is actually going to be really nice. Thank you, Esther, for putting all the links in chat. If you're hanging out here, you'd like to join our community Discord, where you can also join our community server, our Discord our Minecraft server. All that info is actually in the Discord. If you want to follow me on YouTube, that's where I post a bunch of other cozy games. It started out as a mostly Sims channel, but recently there has been many other games there as well. So I'm going to start posting Girlypop edits very soon there as well. So feel free to check it out. It's not Simsy. No, it's not Simsy. Yeah, exactly. So I heard about the Christmas update, and I'm gonna be checking it out on Friday. But we're gonna raid Bailey, who is already checking it out right now. So I'm very excited about that. But yeah, if you want to check out any of the prior streams I've done, you can check out the VODs. And also, oh my god, Bailey's town actually looks really pretty. Oh my goodness, damn. City Builder Queen. Yeah, exactly. You. I love to raid into a charity stream if I can. And the Trevor Project is part of the Jingle Jam. For anyone who doesn't know, Jingle Jam is a really big fundraising sort of, how do you say it, collective, I think. And by donating a specific amount, you actually get a game bundle. So it's a really cool project. They do it every single year, and a lot of streamers participate through Jingle Jam to raise funds for a variety of charities. So yeah, if you have any money to spare to donate and you want to support the Trevor Project, you can do so on Bailey's stream. So yeah, if you're gonna come along on the raid, we do actually have a raid message that you can copy pasta. We have ones with emotes if you're sub to the channel, and then we have ones with regular emojis if you're not sub to the channel. And then we're gonna go say hi to Bailey. Like I said, Bailey is a very wonderful friend of mine. We met at a Minecraft meet and greet in Vegas. We were both in line. I met so many Twitch friends in line for Minecraft meet and greets. I literally met Moon like that. I met Bailey like that. And we just had a really fun chat. And then we connected through Twitch. And ever since, we've been hanging out every single TwitchCon. So I'm 100% sure that you guys will love it over there. She's wonderful. So thank you all so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed the stream today. And I'll be back with Town to City on Friday and co-working on Thursday. I hope you have a lovely rest of your time zone. I'll see you on the next one.